Phone rings just after you ask if there anyone who has any last minute things to do. No, we're all good? Okay, kickstart stream, phone rings. Oh, I'll have to call up later. Anyway, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to DIREWOLF. We are joined here by the usual party. Fabhawk has some technical difficulties. She is with us, but no camera today, Sam. But we are all good. Yay. So, let us start off with... I need to be better at doing every session, and that is introducing people. So, let's see if this works. Show players. Yeah. We are as a...
Jolly good, show chap. Fancy a cuppa.
Joined by Fabhawk, as mentioned. We are also joined by... who's playing Kaito. We are also joined by Rai. Emerlan.
Hello.
Yeah. Rai, still surprisingly younger than what she looks like.
Yeah. We are also joined by the preemptive lemur, who is now your...
Hello.
Out very careful though.
Yeah. And he's playing Frank. And also... I'll put this together.
Hello.
And
Size doesn't matter when it comes to your gun, though.
Kinda. So yeah, that's our cast and crew.
You're very low on stream,
I am
Thomas.
very low on stream. Then I will boost myself on stream. Let's see if this helps. Yes, thank you for doing a quick sound check for me early on. Yeah, let's have a little recap. I think Fabhawk volunteered today.
Yes. Let's see, last time on Direwolf Season 2, we continued our surveillance of Zoe, the exchange student to a German university. I think we split up, so because she was going to go on a workout, and we also did find out at a session before last that they might have noticed something was suspicious in the room. So half we're going to follow her, and half we're going to try and retrieve the bugs that we had placed. Rai and Trey follow Zoe. Rai gets a membership for the gym and tries to watch her outside, while Trey watches from outside. And let's see here. Yes. So Sarah and Kaito goes to retrieve the bug. The retrieval goes pretty well, though Kaito does end up noticing a drone that has noticed him and decides to try and take it out. It starts shooting, but we do manage to take it out pretty fast and manage to distract the nearby civilians that some electricity hit the electricity lines, I think, or something like that. So we think we saved. Back on the gym, while Rai was noticing things around there, the one that we've noticed that was following Zoe was outside, the stalker, and talked to someone that was going to the gym. Said person ended up trying to provoke Zoe a lot and make her angry a lot, though Rai did manage to intervene and make sure nothing bad would happen. So we averted a potential situation that could go there. And then back to Kaito and Zara, they look at the drone. They don't want to do too much about it, but to find out that it is very high tech, and they hide it because they don't want to take it back to HQ without being sure that there's no tracker in it. We also messaged our boss, Moen, about the information. And we also asked, I think, about if he has any information about who this could belong to. Roy also does inform us that she can possibly disassemble the drone, but needs to look at it later. Kaito and Zara arrive closer to the gym. Rai also ends up feeling the weird coldness we've had. A couple of us have felt before. It goes away. We're wondering if it has something to do with Zoe's powers, but we're not sure. Yeah, that's honestly a lot of the stuff that happens there. But what we end up trying to do is split up to when we go back towards the apartment. We want to confront the stalker to make sure who that is. So two of us end up trying to set up three of us, I guess, end up trying to set up a ambush on top of the roof that the stalker's been on, while the other one, which I think ends up being Rai, follows Zoe from the back. Zara also gets a message back from Kingmaker about whether or not the stalker is their operative. It's not. So that rules them out. We are suspecting it's either private military or possibly one of the other supernatural organizations around the world that's not DIREWOLF. And then we end up meeting the stalker on the roof, who did notice we were there. He had a second drone that is currently also looking at Zara. We try to feel each other out for a little bit. You find out that his official name is Kevin Samuels. He looks like what's his freaking name? Forget Superman that is in disguise. Clark Kent.
Henry Cavill?
Yes. No, Henry Cavill is the actor. But it looks like Clark Kent. Of course, the fake one. Truake noticed weird feelings of joy from him, especially from his fake card. And Kaito calls him out on actively trying to make Zoe use her powers publicly so that he has an excuse to kill her. Which hits the nail on the head, and we end up in a fight on the rooftop with the drone and him. We do manage to take him out. I think, who is it? Does someone headshot him? I think someone headshots him.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we immediately
Who
had
else?
because we were very loud. We also find out that there was someone in Zoe's room, which is a guy that looks kind of like John Constantine, actually. We think that might have been the uncle of Zoe. And yeah, I think that's more or less where we were at the end of it. I don't remember if Zoe had come back to her room or not by that point. Oh, you updated the art.
I did.
That's nice. Nice. So yeah, I think that's all. Unless something vital.
No. Just
We did try and clean up as much as possible on the roof.
Yeah, that.
before leaving, because we did get noticed.
Mhm.
Yeah. We have been consistently good at cleaning up after ourselves.
Very much so.
We just want to keep that going, keep that theme.
Checking if
I think
anyone,
we're better than season 1 at doing that.
Checking if anyone is watching, not so good. Cleaning up, very good. 3 stars.
I mean, there is like that's always been the situation with Direwolf. I feel like there is a certain degree of impossibility to what we've been tasked with.
Mhm.
It's like, at some point there's gonna be people in annoying positions where you can't prevent them from seeing us. So, I mean, that's why we have highly capable magic users who can just be like, you didn't remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for the recap. Which brings us straight back to this map. Let me just double check. Yeah. Great. Where we are, you have been fighting on the roof Zara glided over to the drone wreckage and tossed it down, which you managed to drag into the van. All of you are currently in the van, which is, I'd assume, it's just around the corner somewhere. As you had a little meetup after the fight and discussed what to do with the handsome stranger.
Because we asked, because we reported and we waited for info.
So, so it's been a while. Kaito, you get a message back from Moon asking if you are in a secure location.
Are we in a secure location? Would the car be considered secure?
Yeah. I mean, you're not in public. You're.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will say yes.
Yeah. He immediately calls you then on your phone.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I take it.
And asks, because you asked specifically like about the stranger, right?
I think so. Let's see. What's the last thing I asked? When? Trying to see if there's anything. Was that before the fight?
We did send him a report, and I'm fairly certain you mentioned the stranger.
Yeah, we messaged Moon with what has happened to us on the notes, but I think we did mention him because he did clearly at least notice something was up.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems, from what we have seen of him, he seems to be aware of more than we are aware of he should be. So yes.
So
I would have.
Yeah. So he calls you and then asks, what's the situation?
We took down the stalker. He was trying to make Zoe show herself, in some sense, it seems like, as an excuse to kill her. We do not know where he was from, what organization he was with. We have cleaned up to the best of our abilities, though it does seem like the stranger that we mentioned and Zoe is still in Zoe's apartment, and they might have noticed at least something was going on. We are currently 2 streets away.
Did you find any identification?
Yes, and I list the fake identification of Kevin Samuels from Interpol.
You hear him like cover the phone, and like it's not. Like, you can often still hear people when they cover the phone, right? But you hear him cover the phone and you hear him just yell the name of someone to run a check. And then he comes back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the individual who is in the house now?
I describe him.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did not get any photos of him. And we suspect it's whoever Zoe called Uncle.
Can I, whilst this conversation has been going, Zoe has been getting on into the backpack and on the phone/television, and has been sort of going to Facebook and seeing if she could find any information about who this guy is, based on like if he's in images with Zoe. And
you're doing the same thing I did.
Yeah,
I did social media with her before.
I'll give you a result in a moment. Kaito, you hear Moon says that do they appear to be aligned?
Or is he talking about the one in the room?
Yeah, the one in
the room. I would say I look at the rest of the team and I say yes, but like I give you guys enough time to contradict me.
Aligned with who? The Zoe?
He meant the stranger would be aligned with the stalker.
No.
Oh no.
Not
I
the
thought you meant
pair.
aligned with us.
But you never know.
If he is the one I think it is, like the uncle, he would be more aligned with Zoe than with the stalker. Though we had to remove the bugs in the room
Good.
as she got suspicious.
Keep your distance. Try and identify this new person, but keep your distance. Did Zoe show any signs of supernatural capabilities?
Seems highly likely.
She was when she was being aggravated in that boxing match. She did, didn't she? There was like the cold, or
Did that
was
match up
something.
with when she was? Did that coldness match up with when she was getting irritated? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there might be something, but
did it? I
If it
feel like there
matched
was
up-
some. There was a time when we got that cold thing when she wasn't there, or
Yeah,
like when
that
she
is true.
wasn't.
There was at least something that matched up. I can't remember
So,
what right now. Here.
Trike felt it when he was in the van outside the
Strangers.
school,
yes.
which was then
Kaito
quite
felt
far.
it in the coffee shop. yeah.
Kaito felt
So-
it in the coffee shop.
Yes.
Okay,
So we say
okay.
no, but there's been weird cold spots, but we don't know who's responsible for them.
And
But
it's not
other than
just
that,
physical
no.
cold as well, right? There's like some
Yeah.
other
Is
weird
it
shit
weird
going on with that
supernatural
pill.
cold spots? But we have no evidence to support that there's rice cause or something else.
Very well. Observe.
Other
try
than
and-
that, nothing.
Observe, try and identify the man. And if they try to leave, you must make pursuit, but do not make contact.
Well,
Oh, great.
Keep on her until a new team comes to take over.
Which is more important, contact with the stranger or Zoe? Or keeping an eye on the stranger or Zoe?
Zoe.
very well.
Makes sense.
I will
Okay.
forward you a dead drop site if you wish to get rid of the body and drones.
Yes.
I will
Mm.
send a team to clean up.
That'd be nice.
I was worried I was going to have to commit to some actions I've noted down from my
He
time
hangs up.
watching serialized dramas.
Shortly after, you get an address, which is not too far away, where you can get rid of anything you need to dump.
Mhm.
Of course, you can choose to clean up yourself if you want to, but yeah, you get an address at least. And
Yeah,
I mean,
and,
I say we take it because
obviously. Yeah.
and then also you get a key phrase to like a pass phrase to say to the next team that takes over.
Mm. And that they will say to us, most likely as well,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like a
Yeah.
exchange. Let me just-
You'd think by now that we've had some more high-tech version of that, but nothing beats the old spy trope.
They learned a couple of years ago that high-tech stuff can still be hacked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They need to get some magic tech up in
Yeah.
here.
So
Okay. Well, I guess we have a uncomfortable situation here where we don't know what the stranger knows. We don't know what Zoe knows. We don't know who Zoe is. We don't know what Zoe can do. And we cannot interfere. And we have to remain distant. And also, bear in mind that there might be others watching her just like the guy we just killed. So,
Okay, one of us go and dump the stuff. One of us should go back to HQ to keep an eye on the web camera. And then if the guy leaves, we need to consider whether or not to follow him.
yeah. Something's rubbing me the wrong way about this guy, though. It seems
The dead
like
guy?
he's
The guy in the room.
the guy in the room. I mean,
Here is the passphrase. He will ask you. Write this down. He will ask you, or the new agent will ask you, what time it is in New York. If you know what time it is in New York, you will then answer 10 to 8. Regardless of what time it actually is, you'll just say 10 to 8. If the clock actually is close to 8, because then you will instead say 5 past 5.
Oh god, we're gonna have to keep track of the fucking New York time. No,
I'll just tell you which one you need to say. But and if they then respond, no, that would be Tokyo, then it's the right person.
Okay. All right. We have one car and one corpse. So I guess the corpse and the car has to sort of go together.
Yeah.
Most
I would
agreeable.
say 2 people leave with that and also drop one of them off at the HQ so that they can go and look at the web camera and keep in touch. Then 2 of us stay.
I'm just going to say I'm assuming that in the van you are currently in, you have an overview of the street. So you do spot Zoe now.
Oh yeah, it does have come on.
She's approaching.
Oh right, yes, because she hadn't come home yet.
Rai had gone ahead of her to join the fight.
Right. Yes.
And,
Correct.
So.
And the fight was just a couple of rounds, so a couple of seconds, basically, like
Yes.
half a minute or less.
Twas a quick scuffle.
Yes. One of us should probably go to one of the roofs and just keep an eye on the window and see if we can actually glean any information from just looking at her and him, if we can get it. Because the web camera does not actually show our window.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be very nice if we had a bug in there now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But someone had to start leaking shadows.
Sarah,
What?
can we get you over to the other roof from here?
If you threw me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that was not a serious suggestion. I like how quickly you
Jump
agreed
on.
to that. No. No. My wings aren't that strong. I am.
What I'm imagining now is
You just gotta ball up and land safe. It's fine.
you need a little like wrist-mounted
Have you-
fairy slingshot to just shoot Zara up into the sky so that she can glide
But
down.
first, I need a little. Yeah. I need to get a sufficient high enough level to where I have actual fucking wings
Yeah.
ability. Yeah. But can we take that break now? I need to go.
Yeah, we can have a quick break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right, good back.
while you're away, I'll just explain it to the stream.
I can hear.
Yeah, that's good. So today we are not having a very long session. We will be going for another, what do we say, 6 hours? No, 6, what am I saying? 3 hours?
6 hours.
No, another 3 hours-ish. So yeah, it won't be a terribly long stream today since this is a Sunday. But because of that, we did agree to have our first break a bit earlier as well. Before we get into it. Also, hello Ustra, welcome in. I need to make sure my volumes are correct. Yeah, other than that little news, I don't think there's anything else to discuss here. thank you for watching the other. Was it yesterday or was it? Yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it, Beaver? Did you watch Terraria?
Oh yeah, I joined in, but I put you on my my living room TV because this was perfect to just have in the background. And then the audio quality of my TV is not the greatest, and with Twitch audio quality, it was impossible to follow. I just saw some Terraria guys running around on screen, and I I fell off. But it did seem, from what I could pick up, that you were having a blast.
There's a lot of new bosses in.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of new bosses in the Calamity mod. Just gonna. Give a little sound check on myself. Yeah.
You.
Testing. Hello? Ooh, that is louder. Definitely.
You're pretty good on the stream, I think. Oh, wait, what I'm talking about? I'm not hearing the stream.
I hear you're fine on this, but
Yeah, different mic. But it seems to be okay now, at least. I had the wrong setting turned on. Testing. Testing. Yeah. It seems to be okay, at least on my end when I monitor the stream PC, so hopefully that's good. No, I just saw I had a DM that the sound was still a bit low or weird. But I did change the setting just now, so hopefully that does it.
I think you maybe are a bit low and muffled on stream.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I...
Definitely compared to me.
Yeah. It is, I guess it's just the mic, which is not good. Sadly. It was a cheap mic. I do have a little external sound card thing, mixer, connected now, so I'm trying to use that. But, we'll see. Which does mean that I can add echoes like this, if I really want to. But,
hello there.
hello there. Did I not have a... Yes, I can actually monitor that as well.
I've returned.
Well, it's just only for me
Testing.
because I turned on the stream.
Ah, yes.
What now?
Oh, that...
Sabo has an echo feature on his sound card, which is useless. And I said I have one as well because I can just turn on the audio on stream.
Yep. I mean, it is kind of useless. I guess, I mean, yes, it is useless in most cases. If you are like a big time streamer, obviously you could do all the meme stuff. Like playing Skyrim, going into a cave and then saying, hello? And it echoes.
Hello?
But, yeah. I mean, you guys don't hear it because you're on my headset mic, but the stream does. Anyway.
I think we're still 1 or 2 players down.
Yeah. I see there is an update.
It
to
would
Pathfinder
seem
as
so.
well. On Foundry, there is an update, so I will have to do that after session, I guess.
The remaster should first update in 4 or 5 days on Foundry.
Nice.
As it officially releases on the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be any changes to my character. I've not really paid attention to it.
Probably
so-
not, because you are one of the newer ones, aren't you? No, wait, that's Emerald.
Yeah, Monk is not in this book. There might be changes to the Monk next summer. But for now, Monk is not going to see any changes at all.
Oh, because Monk was in the advanced player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only 8 classes in the first one, and that is Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Ranger, Rogue, Wizard, Witch.
Oh,
Not
BRB.
champion?
Not Champion. Because Champion is getting a major overhaul because alignment doesn't exist anymore.
True. Very true.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna buy the books physically when the remaster is out in stores.
I am very much considering buying the physical books for the first time in I don't know how long as well.
I know.
Yeah. Been a while since I bought books.
Yeah. Also, I have a lot of, or potentially a lot of IRL groups coming up, as my D&D group that I played every now and then has. I was about to say come to a halt, but no, it finished. We finished the book.
Why is it suddenly more ERL stuff instead of the same amount of ERL stuff?
Because also people at work want to try, but I'm thinking of just doing a one-shot for them at first, at least. That will probably be D&D though. And then I've also my D&D group, as I said, has just finished, and they are very much willing to try different systems. So.
The starter kit for Pathfinder 2nd edition is very new player friendly.
Yeah, it is actually the better new player experience than D&D if you play the starter set, because it introduces the mechanics slowly, so you don't have to like learn everything before you go.
I heard
it is a bit more on rails though.
Yeah,
I
it
heard
is.
the new D&D starter book though, the Dragon something is actually very good.
Apparently, yeah, that gets better, but yeah. The original one wasn't that good.
Vandalver.
But yeah, are we all back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Seeing as Matthias is not on camera, I do believe we are not all back. There we go.
He has been summoned. So yeah, welcome back everyone. You have received your orders from work. And Zoe has she's still like a block away, but she is getting closer.
Yeah. I think there's nothing we're gonna do with that for now, right? Like, it's not like we're gonna
I still think we should toss you over to make you listen in on them.
Listen in on them?
Yes.
What do you mean? Toss,
Like, go to the roof and see if you can actually hear anything. Maybe
Toss you over to their roof, and then you can be right by the window and listen in.
Jesus Christ, that's risky.
Well, it's that or nothing, or just us sitting on this, on the bottom, like this roof or something. I don't know.
I think Azara has to respond to that. Like, there are things such as drones that we can maybe learn from our, recently dead friend.
Yeah, well,
instead of risking me being seen. That's very difficult to explain away.
We don't have any drones at the moment, do we?
Well, and I point towards the drone.
We can control that?
We shouldn't.
Did you shoot that drone or not?
Yeah.
Still, my point stands. I think maybe, just maybe, we should consider buying some hobby drones or something. I mean, come on.
I agree. That doesn't solve the problem right now.
Well, listen. I don't think we should
Drake
risk
is
it
trying
right
to
now.
Oh, Drake's wanted to point out that, well, it's you're talking about this make-believe. Should have, could have, would have. We do not. I will wait in the car while you figure out there's nothing to do.
Well,
And he
the
goes
fact
to the
that
back of the
there's-
car and opens a magazine.
Well,
I
my alternate
think-
suggestion was just that one of us go to one of the other roofs so we can just keep an eye on things, if
Yeah,
nothing
okay.
else.
Well, the problem with me being on my own is that I'm kind of stuck. You know, I can't really do anything. So, yes, you can get me onto the roof, but not that roof. On the opposite side, and I can keep an eye on things. But I don't know if something happens. I can't really do anything, and I can't come to you if you need help. So it's sort of a risk.
Well,
You know?
as I just said earlier, though, is that two of us should stay here while the other two take the car.
Okay.
So no one is alone.
Okay.
And then
Fine.
one of the people that's in the car jump off at the HQ so that they can keep an eye on the cameras from there, while the other one drops off the dead body we have lying here. And I look at the dead body we have in the car.
I think
Drake,
the reality-
Drake comes back and from the back of the car, and he says, "Oh, I think if I recall correctly that I've forgotten your character's name.
Kaito?
Kaito. Thank you. Yeah, I think Kaito is nominally the one in charge here from the hierarchy of authority. So I think it would be best if we deferred to him." Drake says and looks to Zara. Yeah, I think it would make it feels better to do that.
Kind of looks at you with narrowed eyes. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, good. Good.
What are you insinuating here?
Huh.
Just
What do you
looks
insin-
over to Kaito. Okay, but if you want us to stay here, do you want me to be on the roof opposite, or do you want to do like they said and have me try to listen?
Fine, we can do it on the opposite roofs. But we need to make sure that we have an eye on them. And if one of them leaves, we need to decide if we should follow or not.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Also,
all
when
right.
we drop off the body, we can also have that person come back with the car.
Yeah. That's probably. a
But
good
we are
idea.
literally out of time because she is back. So we need to kind of move.
Okay, so who's
Can I
going
just
with me
clean
in the
off-
car?
I need to just kind of take a second, if that's all right. I just killed someone, so. Just a moment.
I look at
She
the rest
goes
of
in.
us that was literally by the headshot and are also full of blood. You were on the other
Drake-
side of the other roof. We were within the splash range.
Oh, yes, that's why I find this so hilarious.
So yeah, Kaito would suggest that Rai and Drake is the ones that take the body, but if you have a reason that you think you should be the ones to stay and do the observation, I'm all for switching that up.
Good to me.
Because Rai is the one that is the best with cars.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
also the best at carrying heavy stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I have the highest strength. I definitely have the highest athletics.
Okay. Actually, Drake might be better here than being in the HQ in case something happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, I will
Isn't
hang
Drake
around
technically
here.
the best sneaky boy of us all?
He's pretty good. Like, actually pretty good, but he has the whole, doesn't look
And
like
also,
a
I can
human.
heal you up because apparently you've got some hit points problems.
Yeah, he's not feeling too hot. He's got pretty awesome stealth. So yeah, he knows how to blend and sneak and be unobserved.
Okay, so then
Then we have it.
Treek and Zara stays back here then.
Yes.
The two most non-human.
Well, don't
you
get
can.
noticed.
Well, you can just look like a fucking strange-looking human at least.
I
You have
can.
makeup. Okay. So
Drake shows you like in the magazine he was looking at. There's a commercial for brats.
Adult.
What are you implying, Drake?
Do they still exist?
I have no idea.
Probably. But yes, let's get up on the roof. Let's keep an eye out, and if nothing exciting happens, I will medicine check Drake.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so we two go in the van, and the other two stays. Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
DM.
Well, fuck it.
Yep. So you you two are staying on the roof, hidden.
I think we should relocate to a different roof because I feel
Yeah, I
like this
think we
roof is
suggest
a
we
little
going on
bit
the one
suspicious now.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep, there is fire escapes, so you can easily do that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we move over there and then you'll heal me?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Go ahead and heal, and your other two are going to dump off the body and the drone,
Yep.
or the drones, I
Yep.
guess.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I need to also take a break later because my Kaito is also injured.
So you, the first thing I want you to on the roof to do then is perceptions and
Yo.
hidden.
Yo.
So yeah, you see Zoe enter the building, and after a brief moment, she comes up to her room. You can barely see the door to her room, like the entrance door to her room from this angle. But you can make out that she comes in. You do also. That for a brief second after entering the room, she hesitated about something. She froze for a second, but then she continues as nothing. You're fairly certain you saw this slight hesitation. Zara, you didn't really react to it. You just saw she came in and then started going about her business. You can, however, both also. Let's see. Actually, I will just do it. If I can, party sheet. Or. Party skills. Can I just. No, I can't click these to make rolls. Okay. That would have been nice. That's a nice
I've
thing.
requested that. That was always my intent. For some reason, they didn't want to do that. So what I said, let me roll the fucking buttons. You can roll. I think you can roll perception, but nothing else.
That is stupid.
On the
I
party
know.
sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the party sheet.
And
I would like to be able to just like, oh, okay, click the stealth button and all four of you roll stealth automatically. Because I have lists over your skills, why can't
What?
I make him roll? Or at least...
But there's a button for perception for doing that, but not for anything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I know. I will do it somewhere else. Because I have a skill check I can do, and then I can do this one. Just difficulty, no. Level, yeah. Actually... What is this person's level? Do that. Custom difficulty is no. Post check. Message. Hey.
Oh, that's society. Was it society you wanted?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay,
I've already done the. Sorry. And that's just.
Did you want it as secret?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I'm scouting for what it helps. I guess that's what I'm doing.
That depends. If you're watching the room or watching the street. But how do you define scouting?
As in the exploration activity scout, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but why? Like, to justify what it means, Drake is like on the roof looking over. Like, we can see what they guys are doing in there, but then like his job is to make sure that Zara is unnoticed.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So you're keeping
I would
an
like
eye on
to.
the environment,
Yeah.
not them specifically. Yeah. Okay. Then I know. Then you do not do the society. Then that's just Zara. So yeah, you what you see is that she is going about her business. She seems to be taking out her school books and packing something else into her bag. You can't quite see. She's back and forth in the room a lot. You do not see him anymore. He seems to have left.
Did we didn't see him leave, did we?
No. You saw him looking at Kaito through the window. And then Kaito crouched down and he seemed to hide behind the wall. That's the last time you checked.
Yeah. Zara, she's sort of like on the she's doing the thing where she's got like a little piece of probably like newspaper or something over her head as she's sort of like peeking up just slightly with her scope out, like looking out, and she just like lifts the flap of the newspaper to look over at Drake, and just says, "Drake, I've got a bad feeling about this. I can't find the stranger guy. You know that feeling when you're hunting something?" And in the back of your mind, you kind of feel like you're being hunted too? Yeah, I've got that vibe.
You can't see it, but Trick is nodding. I want to double down on like looking around. Like I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't need to roll for it.
No, you
can't
both
see it. I can't. I can't see anything from the outside. I think you are still in the clear. Or wait, you're not. You're still next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't see anything, and don't see any civilians either. If you, you should go now. That you will go now.
Go? What do you mean go?
Get closer, right?
Wait, what?
Aren't you supposed to get closer? To listen in?
No.
We decided not to.
Sorry.
No, I don't think that was the plan.
Okay, sorry. I must have been
don't
busy
want to-
reading my magazine. I'm still
think,
thinking of this thing called a hobby, you know.
I thought we found a hobby. Shooting?
No. The shooting, is that a hobby?
Yeah. A lot of people do it for fun.
Didn't realize that.
Oh,
I guess maybe.
Man, we have a lot of things to teach you.
Meanwhile,
Like not being
about-
distracted while you're on mission.
a little something known as American gun culture.
meanwhile, in the van, you are you find this this site, and it's basically when you get there, it seems to be a construction site that is there's currently just no one there, but it's like it's got the scaffolding around and the you know the walls where they hang up the big cloth so that you just don't see inside, kind of the makeshift walls. They have all that. And there is a guy though who is out having a cigarette in like worker's clothes. And when you get close, he stumps out his cigarette and just nods you in, and then opens the gate for you. When you go into this place with the van, he quickly flips his ID card and shows you the DIREWOLF logo, and says,
I'll do likewise.
Yeah, and then he says, anything you need to dump over there, and he just points to like a foreman's shed, with like it has like the stairs, you know, the stairs up to the office, and then he says, he follows you a bit over and says, documents or carryables in the office, and anything larger, and then he just points underneath the stairs, down the hatch, and you see a little hatch under the stairs, and you can get close enough with the van so you can basically just dump anything straight into the hatch.
Nice. Would the drones be small enough to go in the office?
I mean, they are small enough that you can carry them, but they are quite visible, so you might want to use the hatch.
Yeah, okay.
Question is if we want to keep one of the drones.
That is up to you.
Keeping one of them, maybe the one that is the most whole. If you were confident in trying to,
Let's keep the least broken. Yeah,
the least broken. But like, let's make sure we don't take it to HQ yet until we know that it doesn't have a tracker. Yep.
So yeah, you dump. I assume you dump Kevin's body down the hatch along with the most broken drone.
Yeah.
What's because Trike was the one that looted him, but I'm assuming you left his stuff in the van, maybe. Do you want?
We took anything of value stuff.
Yeah, you did loot Kevin. I believe it's all in Trike's inventory. So if there's anything there,
Trike did loot a lot, yeah.
So if there's anything there you want to leave
should put that stuff in the party inventory.
Yeah, you have a party inventory.
But it does moves rifle to the party stash. It says that I moved it to the party stash.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a rifle there and a couple of scrolls and a nice rifle.
But we definitely drop his idea tags and anything like that in the office.
Okay. Because I would like Lemur to move those items to the party tab. Because anything need to.
Haven't I already?
Well, I can see for a fact in your inventory that you have the drone watch and the unusual charm. I don't know if you want to keep those. But
no,
they are
I
also
don't think
him.
or.
You can keep them if you want.
Yeah.
But that's why we're asking, right?
Does how does the No, I'm on a mission. Yeah, I'll put it back, and then somebody else can like investigate what that is. What was the other thing I apparently have?
Drone watch in your treasure.
Drone watch, yeah. I don't remember actually grabbing that as a drone watch, but yeah, I found it in my character sheet. So
I dragged the unusual. No, you took the unusual charm. I put the watch in your inventory directly, and I told you that I forgot that he would have that on him. And then Alistair said that, oh yeah, it's a drone watch. I was wondering how he was controlling them. Because I called him out on looking into your inventory.
Nice! Hey, get out of here! I don't look in your inventory, guys.
Since it's in the party inventory,
let's.
You've all seen them now, basically.
Yeah.
Let's keep the charm and the drone watch for now.
And yes, I know that not everyone does or has played Pathfinder as much as me and Alistair. So I'm just going to say anyone can attempt to identify if you have the appropriate skills.
Mhm. Could I identify this with crafting?
Let me have a quick look at your sheet. If you have anyone else that overlaps the crafting, I'd allow it. I'd allow you to try. So I haven't done this before. How do I do the post the identify checks, Alistair? Mystification checks.
Mystification is like in the inventory. There's the little like question mark circle thing in the list of actions you can do. Then press that, and then it'll give you some options.
It is already mystified. Identify. Oh yeah, post.
And there's post identification checks.
Yeah. But you want to use crafting, so just roll a crafting, because that's not one of the official ones, but I am allowing it for reasons.
Open or closed?
Open. Because this doesn't have a crit fail, because there's it's basically just you have no idea if you crit fail on this one. But it does. The reason I let you do crafting is because it does seem to be pretty like homemade. So you could have tried to guess if there was anything with it and its history. But no, not that. It was in the van though. Like you did share your loot basically. So I will post that. If anyone else wants to try, you can all try. As I said, to identify it.
Let's see. What did we need to identify with?
It's in chat.
You can check
Like
in chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I need one of those.
Any one of those.
Yeah.
Arcana.
I mean, I have nature. I might as well roll.
Nature or religion. Okay, I'm gonna go with religion.
That's also just that's why I let you roll the crafting. Nope, none of you know anything about this, unless Trike wants to try. I know he is trained in at least one of those.
I thought we weren't together right now, so we couldn't.
You looted it. You had it in the car earlier. That's what I'm going by, because you forgot you had it in your inventory.
Yeah. Well, then 100%, then I wanna join in on that. Let's see. Usual charms, and then I think occultism would be the best for me, wouldn't it?
Success. the one, the only one who's like, I don't know, it's not that important. Blah blah blah. Last person to roll. Yeah. You know what it is.
It wasn't that it wasn't important. I didn't think I was applicable for me to roll. As soon as you said, of course, I had it in my hand.
I would also like. I know it's not a Foundry thing really, but I would really like to be able to post items in chat as well, so people can.
You can.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I can. So that is the item. Let me just check if I had any DM notes on it. I don't think I did.
And we found this on the guy.
You found this on the guy.
Something that protects against a specific spirit.
Well, could I ask if Drake is the one that did realize this, and it was before we split?
Mm-hmm.
If I have it, could I also then have to try to do the psychometric thingy majig that Drake can do on it?
Yes, you may. Post your ability and...
Yeah, I just need to find where it is again. I think it's under features, right? Read psychometric resonance.
so functions similarly to detect magic.
Yeah.
You see that you have done that. You touched it.
Psychiatric assessment at the very bottom, I think,
I'm
is
just
the
seeing
action I'm actually taking.
So yeah, the first one detects significant emotional resonance.
Oh yeah. Is it emotionally resonant?
Yes, and then you will spend 1 minute to concentrate on it. In which you learn. So yeah, the emotion you get is fear. The face you get is very, very gaunt and very pale, with wavy black hair that seems to scream at you. And I want you to actually do the 1d6. There you go. I actually did it.
Nice. Oh no! Damage.
Is it like a horror movie thing
Yeah.
where it's just like he touches it and it's like all quiet and like
Yeah, it's a jump scare with a very pale face. Looks very much like a
very
dead person
typical
who's
jump
screaming
scare
at you.
face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, of course, since nobody commented on this, Trek never flinched when he took this damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's the guy-
Zara, when patching up your wounds, were like, you seem slightly weaker than normal, and not because of physical injuries. This is very strange.
Yeah. So yeah, you leave
Keep
those.
patching those wounds, little person.
You leave those 2 items in the van then as you head off. Meanwhile, back on the roof, I want another check. I'll post it in chat. No, I won't because it wouldn't let me. I will let me do this some other way though, because I also realized that I should be doing this differently. This one overview. I need to check. Sorry about this, I just need to find that. Blind and... Okay. So, Trike. After looking or like discussing this American gun culture with Zara a bit and like finding out that was a hobby, you return to your Overwatch, looking at the area, and Zara is still looking at their room, but then after a while, since you're on Overwatch, you gained an advantage on this, a bonus, and you can barely see the 2 of them come out a back door to the building. Light is still on in the room, which is why Zara didn't really react. But Trike, you see, you can barely make them out coming out of the back alley.
Yeah.
Sarah was in the middle of going like, and there is this group that is actually very deep in with the whole like governance.
Sarah,
What?
shh.
I was just talking about the IRA. It's yeah.
Trek points.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah. Let's hunker down.
Yeah.
Like, pay attention and hunker down.
And she quickly gets like the shit. I just realized she can't have a radio. So look, she looks strict. We should call this in right now, quickly.
Ah, yeah, good idea.
I don't think we can keep up with them.
I will do. He
Meta knowledge. Is that because you're the 2 characters with 20 speed?
Okay, Tree.
We can run.
This is gonna sound really fucked, but I need you to trust me.
He so Trek says buzzing on the on your end in the hideout. Your walkie-talkie goes on. Shh. They're in the car. They're leaving. Targets are leaving
back on HQ now.
Back from the back entrance.
So,
Fuck it.
yes.
No. It's just Drake will grab you. He just grabs Zoe. Not the Zoe.
Toss
I mean,
me into
Zara.
the tree.
So
Would I have been back by HQ by this point?
So yeah,
or would I
after,
still have been
after
like
delivering
at the
the body on the drone, you were going to the HQ.
Yeah, because my original plan was one of us should be there to go and check on the web camera for the front thing, so I would have been there if we had gotten that far. If not, I would still be in a car with Rai.
Yeah, no, I think you would have.
And
you would have gotten to HQ now.
okay, then the plan is for me to be back towards them again.
Yeah.
Probably that would make sense.
Yeah.
And then so I get that. I go, wait, I didn't see anything. Oh, okay. And I put on the team call. Rai, they're going out the back door.
Beat up!
Since I no
I
longer
can probably-
have visuals on from the front door, and that's no point, I will take the city bike. And you guys
Nice.
probably should like try and follow them from a distance. Yeah, because I will just try and get there-ish and keep in contact with you guys, but I will be slower.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys go do the thing you think you should do.
So yeah, do your
So
toss, I guess.
toss me. I am because I'm going to turn into a cat as I land into the tree.
And then you're stuck there. Oh my god, that's just too funny.
Right, okay, so you didn't want to get touched earlier because you would get seen, but you can turn into a cat, so
Shush.
now it's fine?
You're not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
How do you want to do the tossing, Thomas? Do we just succeed?
No.
Can I
mean-
roll anything?
I mean, I think it would just be a reflex from Sarah because the tossing her isn't the hard part here.
Okay.
Could it be an acrobatics?
I'll allow acrobatics.
Yeah, because I have the 10 acrobatics from being a cat, which makes sense. They're very good at falling.
I mean, it would probably grab a ledge, which is an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
You die. You have 8 lives left. Just kidding. No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, you get hurt, but there's no need to take damage for it. It was a rough landing, but you're fine.
Scuffle down on the down the tree. You know, like little bits of
Leaves.
Leaves? I
Branches?
just forgot the word leaves. Just stuck in my stuck in the
Detritus.
black fur.
Yeah.
Stuck in the black fur. Actually, I think I will look a little bit like a certain other cat person goddess that I know. A little brown fur. And I will quickly hurriedly
Yep.
sprint after the
So
these ones.
when you get to the back alley, you see he is currently making sure she is strapped in with like a seatbelt and helmet and everything that you need onto a bike, motorbike.
Mm-hmm.
And roll me a stealth as a cat.
Stealthy cat does whatever a stealthy cat does. Does it sneak? Yes, it does. 'Cause it's a cat.
So yeah, you feel very confident in that stealth. She doesn't notice at all. He doesn't seem to notice. But then after a while, just as they're about to ride off, he climbs onto the bike as well. Just as they're about to ride off, he turns and looks straight at you. And with a wink, he says, "Meow." And then...
What the fuck?
And then they start driving off.
Zara takes note of the number on the back of the plate, and she's going to run back down here and like meow at Shriek, like meow, meow, meow.
Sarah, is that you?
Meow.
No, affirmative or negative?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Cats. Language spoken.
Wait, I gotta check something. Polymorph. Okay, yeah. She turns back into Zara, and quickly grabs from the backpack that you're probably wearing, because you know that's the standard procedure for anyone partnering with Zara, is they got to carry the backpack. And she grabs a notepad and she quickly writes down the number, and she says, "We need to call Rai and tell her the description of the vehicle quickly."
Okay.
They're coming now.
Yeah. This is Drake. Over.
We are on team call now.
Oh yes.
Yes.
You don't need to do the static noise. You know that, right?
It's a cultural thing. I'm like, what kind of technology? We are on like a conference call now, not
you're
Yeah,
anything.
basically.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying team call, but not actually Google Teams or whatever it's
Yes.
That would be fucking hilarious. If
Hang
we
out.
use Microsoft Teams.
We have a secure like
Oh,
of
but it's
Discord.
called-
Proprietary.
Oh, that's Microsoft's.
Software.
But you know.
Yeah, it's your Skype.
Skype.
I will.
No, I'm just like,
Sarah.
imagining the sound of Skype.
Sarah.
Yes.
I need that description.
Are you calling them now?
Yes.
You didn't do this. Okay. And then I
Stop.
Here, both of you idiots. Just tell me what I'm looking for.
After you clearly hear Zara's description through the phone call or the group chat, Drake then immediately starts repeating it word for word.
Okay. I get on it.
So it's a black bike with a bluish streak on on each side, like painted, like a pattern. It's a black bike with a blue streak on either side, with clearly like two people sat on it. Like he's driving. He seems to not be wearing a helmet, but she is. But obviously, with her white hair, you can clearly see the white hair coming out the back of the helmet. You have the number plate as well, so it should be easy to follow and find.
All right. Another
I have found
important
3
fact.
public web cameras in Munich that we can look at, by the way.
Nice.
Another
then you get a
important
plus
fact.
2.
Important little tidbit here. I think he's I don't think he's a sleeper. I think we're talking about fully awake dude, capable of potentially seeing through magical transformation solutions or something like that. Yeah, this is something else. So keep an eye out.
So yeah, as you've
Okay.
said all this, they zoom off. He seems to be completely oblivious of the speed limits, even though Foundry is very slow moving the bike. He seems to be oblivious of that. They're going fast.
Well, good thing I have this done.
Finally, you get to use your whole ass archetype.
So yeah, using the cameras you found, Fabhawk, and also you have a couple of private feeds that you have access to through the HQ. Not all things like bank terminals and like security cameras. You don't have all of those without expressively hacking, though you can hack from here if you have the skill. But there are some like public cameras, or not like private cameras, which DIREWOLF specifically are allowed to use. Some government ones. So you do get a bonus there. Using those cameras, both the private ones and the public ones you found IRL, you can basically, using society, I guess, you can help Zara and Trike try and cut them off if you want. This is basically a chase, right? So you can help.
Yeah.
So basically, Raya is trying to follow them directly, while using the cameras, you can try and find out where they are going and cut them off. For Trike and Zara.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a problem. We were not supposed to engage. They clearly know about us now, so I think that might have been...
We were also told to follow them.
Yeah, so let's follow.
Yep. So then, what I want is from everyone except Rai. I want society. I will post a challenge in the chat. From Raya, I want driving instead. So you can use driving lore or whatever else we agreed on. I can't remember right now, but...
What degree of openness on the rolls?
This can be open. You need a certain amount of successes to see how well...
Did I get the +2 on it?
Yeah, you can get +2 on yours only, because you're using the cameras and you have a wide...
I'm adding a plus to my lore bonus because it doesn't use my dex, it uses my int.
Yep, that's
so
fine.
It should be 1 higher.
That's fine. Here is the...
Oh, yeah.
Nice, that's good. The rest of you are getting a button. There you go.
It's like... +2.
Is society normally intelligence?
Can I reroll that?
Yeah.
With a terror point?
Yep, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you're untrained as well.
It does not want me to right-click hero point it, so I'm just gonna roll it again.
Yeah, that's fine.
And distract the distract.
Also,
thingy.
just a friendly reminder, you should all have 2 hero points because we had a break.
Then yeah, I'm gonna hero point that.
Right.
This is terrible. I'm untrained and it's intelligence. Wait, did that one did not add my thingy, so it should actually be 13.
Okay. 13 is
Just so you know. It's better than a critical failure.
That's correct.
So.
Yes, it is. I just had to... So, that, let me just... that is... Driving lore was a success. Trike is a success. Zara is a success. And Kaito is a normal failure. So, that is enough. for you to manage this. Basically, you're having problems identifying where the cameras are, Kaito. So you can you can clearly see the bike moving, and you're trying to describe it, but you're trying to describe it based on what you see, because you can't, like, you're looking at the cameras and then you're looking at the map and you're like, this doesn't make sense. Right? That's basically what's happening. But you do manage to describe the buildings enough for Zara and Shrike to triangulate themselves and find basically a route. Meanwhile, Rai, you do manage to stay on their tail at a distance, and you do notice that they do slow down after they've left the local area, the vicinity. So it doesn't seem like they know that they're followed necessarily. They knew that they were being watched when they left, though. So what happens is we don't need this street anymore, so I will go bring us over here. And then I will bring by mission, Munich. There she is. I will drag her out. She was here. And they are now they headed over to this side. Which means that is where you are as well, Rai, and Trike and Zara are not too far away. You're not there right yet, because obviously you had to go by other means. But you did manage to keep reasonable, decent pursuit. Obviously, the bike was going like back and forth in circles a bit in case they were followed, which is why you managed to keep up.
The irony.
The irony, yes. They stop at a... let me just... have a quick look here. They find like a back alley, a bit more in the suburbs, a bit bigger alleys, and they pull in there for a bit. So Rai, you drive past the alley and see that he's got off the bike, but then you continue for a bit, circle around, and you're now watching the alley. Do you want to have an angle where you see just the entrance, or do you want to try and find an angle where you can see in? Obviously,
I would like to keep an eye on them.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any special ways you want to try and achieve that, or are you just going to try and find an angle where you can see in?
I'm just gonna try to find an angle where I can see in.
Okay.
Yeah. I will drive past, change the look on the car, return, and try to slowly sneak up to a spot where I can see in.
Yep. That is fine. Then I will... Let me just drag them out. is he? There he is. And then vehicle. And right. You're not actually there, but this is a view you have, and I will then activate. And here you go.
Ooh, nice.
So he seems to have
Our
got off.
perspective is messing with me.
Sorry, what?
As I just the perspective of the map is messing with my head.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the perspective of the map is funky.
I will
Continue.
It's cool.
I can turn lighting off on this one though, because it's not important.
No,
That'll help on the
Yeah.
perspective, because the shadows is what's making it weird.
Yeah.
Okay, it's slightly better, yeah, with it.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the shadows that was making it weird. So yeah, he seems to have got off the bike. He seems to be doing something in the alley. You can't quite see. He's crouched down, and they are obviously talking, but you can't make it out from this distance.
We really need some spy gear shit, dude.
Yeah, I do not trust myself to get closer without getting spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I have fairly
Sneak
decent
squad.
stealth.
Guy seems like he has fairly fucking epic perception, so.
Yeah,
probably good
exactly.
idea.
So you're just gonna keep watch then? You're not gonna try anything?
Mm-hmm. I am not going to try anything.
Okay.
What I will do is I will film them so everybody else can see as well.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you do, I will take a screenshot of the guy and send it to Moen, because now we finally have an ID, or like a visual representation of him.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the guy. Do you have
And
any
then
ID?
also put in some information that this guy ain't a sleeper.
Yeah.
He seems,
I
very
give him
clearly to
update that
be in the know.
he knows he extracted Zoe. We are following. He does not seem to be a sleeper. He seems to be awake.
From what you can see, he is putting something into the trunk of the bike, the saddle bags. I don't know if they're probably not called saddle bags because it's not a horse, but the side bags at least. He's putting stuff in there. You can't quite make out what it is from this distance on the camera. They seem to be wrapped up already. Whatever it is he is carrying seems to be wrapped in some kind of cloth, and he's just putting it in the back while they are talking. She seemed, from the camera, you can make out she seems to be upset. She's like kind of sulking, and it looks like she wipes her eyes occasionally. And then after a while, he stops for a bit and he gives her a hug. And then he goes over and picks up one more thing, and then the rest of you arrive to the van. Zara and Trike.
Seems that she is being told that they will have to relocate, most likely, or something like that.
Seems like
about it.
Also, I was probably also on my way after the web camera didn't work. So there's no reason for me to stay in HQ.
Yeah.
Question is, if we want to try and recruit now, even if that isn't the mission.
No, we should stay on mission. And like, out of character thing, that guy is. We have no idea who these people are.
I mean, we know we think that they're from what was not Skadwehelm, but the Dragonheart place in the Shadowfell.
Rockmount.
We think the
Rockmount.
painting that she's seen, like the imagery is from there. We don't know if she's actually been there or what the heck is going on there.
I'm getting like strong that I think she's like a drow. What's the drow called now in the?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm
we
getting
made our own
elf.
name. No, we've made our own.
We
name
don't have a.
on the wiki.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is now, but them. She might be one of them. Actually, this is something that I think Zara has been thinking about a lot, but she hasn't had the quiet time to really kind of go through it. But like, what innate abilities would quote unquote drow or these creatures have that would be congruent with what we've observed?
So just at least Azaki, because he's on the wiki, he was a whisper elf. I'm trying to see on Unseal if there was any others listed. Because
there's Cavern Elf as
yeah,
well.
Cavern Elf and Whisper Elf. I can't remember what else we said, but yeah.
What elf?
But basically, can I roll a Arcana or Society or something, or Fey even, considering that's where they're elf, to see if like, does it make sense where how her abilities are manifesting that is the source, based on the little we know so far?
Not really. You don't need to roll because you don't really know any Fae that like naturally have this kind of I wouldn't say ability, but like that feeling that manifests that feeling in others. There are of course Fae who generate cold, but that's more like they lower the whole temperature of the room, kind of like a frost Fae. But this seems very more personal. Like it's you feeling the tingles, not the room itself getting colder.
Zara kind of gets an idea. So I used to have this contact, this friend that we used to work with. He's very smart. He knows a lot of things about a lot of things, especially the strange things in our world. Maybe if Direwolf can put me in contact with him. He's kind of elusive these last few years. Maybe he can answer some things about what this might be. I will need your permission. And looks over to Kaito.
So I missed who you were wanting to contact.
Well, I didn't specifically say who.
Oh, sorry.
I just described someone wizened and knowledgeable about the world arcane.
Sorry, I missed that. I will kind of go. I think at least we should wait for Moen's answer. We already gave him information.
Okay.
I don't think it's good to go too out of the parameters of the mission just yet, as it does seem like it's way more high level than it should be for someone like us.
And we should probably inform Moan that Target seems to be in the process of relocating.
Yeah, no, we gave him just an update.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, yeah. I think though personally that Rai's kind of right. I don't see the benefit here of waiting too long to come into contact with her,
Well,
considering the fact that she's clearly.
Request.
I mean, if they're already from the Unseelie, can't Sarah just
We don't have
take...
that. We don't have that confirmation. We only know that there's the picture she saw, but we don't know what it means. That's a risk.
And we don't necessarily know that he's awakened either. He just seems to act strange.
He seems to act, and we don't know his alignment either. He might have just been thought we were trying to kill her and then relocating because of that.
Basically, I think if we were just going to stick to the mission, we're going to have a quite difficult time now because they know that we're onto them.
Yes.
So they're going to try and shake us.
I would say we might try and request being allowed to contact based on the new information we have, because it does seem they are not ignorant of supernatural things.
Yeah. Maybe just a surface level kind of probe, not necessarily full on committing, but just, getting a foot in the door, Disarming them and from thinking that we are someone who wants to hurt them, maybe? Maybe they, fuck. Just ask Moon, I guess.
You're sending him a lot of messages. Well, he's the one that was very adamant about us not contacting them, so...
Are you saying we might have broken protocol?
No, we have not yet broken protocol. But we are trying to ask if we can get permission to contact them, because this is getting harder and harder. So, yes, probably give him an update on, we think they're leaving. They're not going to probably stay here for long enough for the next team to take over. May we contact them? Or, what next step? Because we cannot probably follow too long without them being even more noticeable.
Yeah, we do not have the gear, the resources to.
Yes,
I
did send him a message literally 5 minutes earlier about that. Yeah, he's probably awake.
So. Yeah, I can't. I have a macro that lets me trigger those skill checks, but it doesn't let me do perception once. So please roll perception. Everyone in the car. Fabhawk, Kaito.
Not there yet, am I?
Kaito is there very soon, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm basically talking to them on the comms.
What kind of degree of visibility? Public? Hidden?
Blind?
Hidden.
Whatever it's called.
Perceptions are normally always.
I just ask.
Yeah. So yeah,
I did send him a picture. So.
Yeah. As you arrive, Kaito, you park the city bike wherever, which is close by, nearby, and as you're heading to the van, you have the same shivers again. It's like tingle down your spine, which makes you stop up a bit, and I will allow you to roll a perception as well. Hidden. And yeah, you notice it exactly as you're doing this. You cast a quick glance to the side, and you notice that he is looking in your direction. You quickly continue walking, and it doesn't seem like he actually saw you, because he doesn't seem to react. But he was definitely looking out the alley in your direction. And as you get to the van, you go in the side that's away from them, obviously. All of you get it. The same shiver down your spine.
I'm pretty sure he is the one doing the cold stuff, not Zoe.
Yeah. Can I... Because this is the first time it's happened to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can I use a combination of detect magic and heart sight, and then also combining it with my innate knowledge of all of the magical arts?
Yeah.
To try and get a vibe for what this might be.
I would also like to try and roll, because now I think okay, it's probably him. Can I also roll anything?
I will say... yeah, you can all roll something. Let me just have a quick look at a skill tree.
Anything?
Anything? No. I'd say If you are trained in occultism, that takes priority. Roll your occultism. If you don't have occultism, you can do religion. If you don't have that,
I'm better in religion.
you can do a flat check, I guess. You don't get any bonuses. Because you can try, you just don't get any bonuses if you don't have either of those.
Okay, so I need to roll occultism either way then, even though religion is better.
No, if you're trained in if you're trained in occultism.
Yeah, I'm trained in both.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking, but my religion is better.
No, sorry, yeah. If you're trained in both, yeah, pick the highest. I did, yeah.
Oh, okay, then +2 on my roll.
Okay.
Because my religion is +6.
It would be so funny if I rolled a 20 on my flat check there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so Zara and Kaito, you two, you never really like. Okay, let's say Zara first, because you're inside the van. There's a slight flicker in one of the monitors. The chill runs down your spine, and you're sure that you get the strange sense of being watched. You are pretty sure you know this as some. Like, this is typical effects of some kind of spirit or ghost. How that adds up into this equation, you don't know, but that's like an obvious, like, oh, it's a ghost thing.
Holy
The
shit.
lights flicker and we feel cold, right?
She's not the magical one. There's a spirit linked to her, following her or something. That's what's causing this.
And
That's why the bag was there.
Kaito, you don't see the lights flicker or anything, but you feel this cold shiver, and you noticed him look towards you at the same time. You know it's either one of two things. Either it is him causing it, not her, or there is a third entity which he can also detect, like you are detecting it with the shivers, and he is also noticing this. That's the two alternatives that you can now conclude. And then you get in the van, and you see that everyone else is just looking at each other with, like, hairs on their arms standing up. I mean, I guess Craig doesn't have hairs on his arms,
perhaps... Yeah, my gills are flapping, I guess, or something. But this is perhaps a good point to mention that I found on our stalker a set of charms that I think are meant to ward off entities, non-material entities.
Let me look.
Ghost
Where is
protection.
I think it's and he reaches under inside the van, because that's where he left it, and he gives it over to you.
Yeah. You notice something strange,
I
Sarah,
look at it.
and that is
Yeah.
that as soon as you pick up this charm, you feel warm again.
Oh, shit. Yep, this is made to protect against the spirit. Okay, so whoever was watching, whoever the man we dealt with,
I have
he
more
knew about the
information.
spirit. What?
This object is associated with strong feelings of terror. And the source of terror is someone I think they were human, but they were looking with dark, the thing on the top of your head. And,
You know what hair is, Treek.
Gaunt. Yes, I do. But some of you wear hats, and it's confusing. And then it's not hair. But yes.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So there's a gaunt face, but I think this is the spirit.
Okay, then, well,
Yeah.
what we've been feeling isn't her, it's the spirit. That means that she might not actually be, magical in nature. That means that when
She
she
might be
was
superstitious.
being agitated at the gym, maybe the ghost became agitated. Or maybe she can. Maybe she's attached to the spirit somehow. Do I know about the concept of summoners?
I'd say yeah. I'd say they're not that uncommon in the Feywild. Like, it's basically, I feel like a summoner in the Feywild is basically just a different word for a ranger with a companion. It's like, they're very similar, right? You have a bond with something.
Yeah, but summoners can be a lot more esoteric as well. Like, for instance, being able to summon ghosts.
Yeah, but it's like they're like hand in hand, right? Like a ranger is like someone who's bonded with an animal, and a summoner is someone who's bonded with a spirit. But in the Feywild, they're very similar things. So just
let's just say Sarah has very high proficiency in that sort of field of expertise. That's seeing as that's what she was. So she goes, so wait, hang on. This is just wild speculation here, but what if that spirit is not just attached to her, but it's something that she has a link to? She can maybe not necessarily control, but... Or wait, what if it's him?
How far away are we?
So the Rise token on the map is the entrance to the street. You are on the other side of the street, which is just a normal two-way street.
Yeah, okay.
Is Moen answering?
Also, I just like how that signpost at the entrance says 712.
Yeah, I saw it as well. I think it was pretty good. By the way, break check?
Break check, yeah. We can have a break. Wouldn't it be in 7 minutes?
7 minutes is good. 7.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So... yeah.
Just a thing as well. Has Kaito dealt with spirits when he was working with the Shinto shrine? Because he's worked with Kami and other things, spirits and stuff.
You have.
So is there anything there he can get from... Yeah, you know. From his work there.
Roll me a Shinto lore. No, what kind of lore?
I mean, I have scribing lore. I'm not sure I got that one from that. So, from his background.
I mean, I guess your religion is higher. Just do
my religion is higher.
Yeah, just do a... well, you did do the occultism, yeah. I'll use that same roll because it is a pretty good roll. So yeah, there are several spirits and Kami that would... Now that, like, Zara mentions this, there's several spirits in Kami that would cause a similar... reaction or effect. Most of them are not good because they are malicious spirits. To cause someone to feel cold and shiver is a malicious spirit usually, while more playful ones tend to be more warm and make you feel comfortable, kind of. But there are a couple that are revered as honorable and worshipped that still cause this kind of thing. Not many, but there are a couple, such as in Shinto you have there's not just one death, there are several death spirits, or shinigami. They would cause that kind of effect because they come to collect the dead, but they're not necessarily evil. So that kind of thing would possibly cause this too.
Okay. I will send Moon one more message saying it's probably a ghost. That's it.
Wow, that was very specific. It is a ghost.
Well, yeah, okay, it's a ghost. Because like I still haven't gotten an answer from like can we engage or anything.
Like, he's sitting in a meeting and he's just sitting in a meeting and he has
yeah,
physically.
He's in the meeting like.
I'm sorry. I need to take care of this.
I need to take care of this. My team is going absolutely ballistic.
He's the one being cagey, so as long as he's being cagey, Well, I'm going to give him like a lot of updates because like I don't know how much we're allowed to do on our own.
So what you say?
I feel like that's reasonable.
What you get back is keep your on a message. Keep your distance. Keep watch. If they're onto you and they try to flee, try to lure them east. The other team is close. That's what you get.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Lure them?
since
Like fucking herding them?
since Rye, you have been a bit quiet in this discussion. I'm gonna assume you're watching the cameras, and you notice a flashing light on the camera, like the whole camera just flashes. And when you look at it, when you look at the screen, you see that the handsome stranger has been flashing a little, like the light on his phone, towards your car. And then he seems to have.
Ooh, more.
He after he's done flashing at the car, he like taps on the wall, and you notice there's a piece of paper hung up on the wall. He's looking straight at the van. He taps this paper on the wall with his finger, and gets on the bike and starts wheeling it around the corner here, down the other alley where you can't see.
Okay, so the guy just left a message for us.
Yeah,
Oh, he's definitely spying on us via the spirit thing, isn't he?
obviously.
Something is definitely going on. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, and I show you instead of like saying it out loud because like now we don't know if he's actually listening in. I show you the message from Moen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go out the car because I'm gonna go over to the message.
Mm-hmm.
Just be careful, it might be a trap.
I'll be fine.
What's the message from Moen? In case we need it in the log.
Basically, still don't fucking engage. If they're trying to leave, lure them east.
Yep.
That message.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm leaving to get the thing so that you guys can follow in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can easily go on foot.
So that you can more easily just go and do that.
As they they wheel the bike to the pavement. You can see them again now coming out another alley. And he climbs on.
Time check.
Yeah, I see. Double checks that she's fastened. At this time, you reach the post-it or the note, and it says, because you can read it, it was clearly a message, and it says, "Thank you for saving her. Now let us leave." And then, just after you read this and said on the message on the headset, is roughly when they come out of the alley. He climbs on and waits for the.
I look towards his direction.
What?
I look in his direction.
Yeah, you can go and see the back of the bike. And they, as soon as there's a clear in the traffic, he turns out onto the road again. What are you gonna do? Think about that during the 10-minute break.
Yeah, definitely not a sleeper, hey?
No.
So I am going to mute Discord during the break and put on some music. back. At least most of us. Not quite done with the break yet, but enough for us to start talking to you guys. Welcome back, everyone. And yeah, let's see how the party responds to this equation.
Yeah. It's a bit fucked, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Is Matthias back? No, Matthias isn't back.
Nope.
But you can discuss your alternatives already without him.
Yeah, I mean, alternatives. I mean, we got a
Well,
fucking
it is
job to
letting
do.
them go or driving them east.
I mean, like, we've got a job to do. Oh Jesus, that's
Rye definitely wanna either make full contact or let them go.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
And I know both of those are against orders.
Yeah. Exactly. So, you know, we have to follow them. We just have to. That's what we do. Even when people are nice, we keep an eye on them. And it's like he said, we saved her. You know, it might be others that we need to protect her from. So, I don't see this as a sort of big moral quandary. We follow them.
Kaito is conflicted. I think also part of it is both Kaito and Rai is from like Japan, who has a very different veil kind of society than Europe. Like out of character, I think that's what kind of a difference is. But yeah, I do share this message with, like after a bit, I share this message with you guys. And I am not in the car, so I cannot physically stop you guys if you do anything else. Because I assume you guys took off as soon as the car did.
We should stay on them.
So
It's
I
the
think
orders,
this is
right?
bullshit.
Yeah.
I think we should either leave them alone. She clearly has capable protection, or we should let them make the choice.
I've said my piece, so do what you must. You're driving the car, right?
Yeah.
Make a decision.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah, like I probably is a bit of a I tell you guys like we have our orders, follow them or drive them east if they're leaving. But I think Rai, you know me enough to know that I don't sound confident in what I'm saying, and also I am currently walking towards getting a city bike. So
Let's follow them at a distance for now.
Drake approves.
And make a choice later.
Yeah, they don't seem to be
We're so
speeding
bad
off
at
now. They're just
making
going. They just went because he just waited for the traffic to let him out, kind of. So you just follow at a distance.
But I purposefully don't make a quick detour and change the car. I let them see that we are following, but I'm not following them aggressively.
Yeah. That makes sense. Then I will.
Asking him to either stop and talk to us or actually try and lose us.
yeah, I mean, if they're the one that makes first contact, we can't stop them, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna leave just. Well, actually, no. I need to leave Kaito on the map as well because you're on a bike.
Yep. I am
But
on a
the rest
bike.
of-
I am further.
Yeah, the rest of you are just with Rai.
Yeah.
Hey, Buttons in chat.
A hey button. So they are, at the moment, they are actually going east.
Hey.
However, when they get to this crossroad here for the 99, he is in the lane to turn to the left, to go north. I just see Eberland's expression.
They're not leaving. We're following.
I mean, they know that we're going to be following them, so if we wanted to lead them east, this would be our opportunity. We just need to herd them. If they want to get away from us, they're going to have to go the opposite direction of us.
And we're driving them east anyway, so this is good. This is great. We're doing everything we're told.
They're turning north.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're turning north.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
should-
saying.
It's either still keep following them or try and cut them off so that they have to go east.
No, I am only following for now until someone tells me to do something else.
Drake suggests that you try to cut them off and head them east. He repeats himself.
They turn.
You're driving.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
choices.
I will follow for now.
Can I... Okay, now that I heard that they go north, I want to try and take my bicycle north a different direction. That is probably, like, if there's a bike road or something
Yeah. You
that
can
goes,
do
like,
that.
cutting through.
So yeah, you would have to go a bit like this way, and then towards.
That's fine. Like, I don't know, like, I could easily get more lost and lose a lot of time, but I think that's better than following the main road
Yeah.
on a bike.
So Germany does have, in general, quite a lot of roads with higher speed limits than Norway. However, you're still like in the quite tight area.
We are not on the autobahn.
No, you are still quite like central in Munich, so it's not the quickest road. Despite that, so you start heading north. Do you want to like still keep like 3 or 4 cars distance, or do you want to get up like right behind them? Because as you said, they know you're following. But
Okay, so I am behind them. I'm right behind them, but not aggressively right behind them.
you're just the next car behind.
Yeah, I am a normal group of 2 cars travel convoy. So every once in a while there'll be another car between us, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we continue
And
along here. Fabak, you are about there, I guess. Maybe a bit more there.
Yep.
You're biking fast.
Apparently.
it's an electric.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I mean, as I said,
and she doesn't have afternoon traffic to worry about.
I was gonna say
No,
it's like the
it's
time
even-
as well is it's getting dark. Didn't mean the map to get dark, but it did.
That was pretty funny. It's getting dark. It is certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going... Kite is gonna say... making a choice of... Right, if they are trying to leave the city, we should try and head them east.
Okay.
You can hear he does not confident, but he's making a decision. Because we are really bad at not making decisions.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just need to make one.
There you go.
I will try to pointedly suggest that they should travel east.
Mm-hmm. So when you approach this next cross, they go into the lane to turn north again.
That is acceptable. That is the easiest way to get them to turn east. When we get up here, I'd like to try to get them down on this other road here.
So the lights go green, they start turning, you start turning. As you're in the intersection, turning north, I want you to roll a driving check.
Nice. Can you get through the intersection before it turns red?
Sounded a lot more dramatic after you narrated it, Lemur. No, so what happens is they turn right, and then he suddenly speeds up, does a handbrake turn to U-turn the bike. So he's now facing south, right next to you. So he's like right outside your window, and he gives you a little like a little salute, and your engine stops. Your engine stops.
Oh!
Completely
What the
flat.
fuck?
The screens in the back go dead as well for you, Drake. And he speeds off south. However, you did manage the driving check. So you, as soon as the engine goes, you're like, shit! Start it up again, rev it up again, and you manage to get back behind him. However, this now seems more like a pursuit again, as he is trying to get away. However, he is also driving straight towards Kaito. So you can actually intersect him now if you want, Kaito.
Yes.
I assume Trike is telling you
I
assume Trike is telling you what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
By this point, we have given up that there's not no contact. There is fucking contact. So, I will, try and intersect him like by the point where there is this areas again to try and drive him east, I guess.
I'm just gonna move everyone slightly to the side. So yeah, there is a couple of smaller offshoots towards the east that you can use. Question is, you are on a city bike. How do you plan to make a motorbike turn east?
I am hoping. Ooh, this depends on how risky I'm gonna be. Are a lot of other cars here on the road at the moment?
Yeah, most of them seem to be leaving Munich though.
I don't want to potentially be fucking run over by them, but kind of driving towards them in a way that makes it hard for them to try and pass me without anyone any potential of being hit by a car.
So you're chickening the motorbike.
Yes.
On an electric bike.
Shield on myself, just in case. Well, so that I'm trying to do it so that they will turn east at the junction instead of forward.
Yeah, so you're trying to chicken them, and
This
then
is a
you're
bad
gonna
idea.
Yeah, and then you're gonna throw to the left so that they turn to the right, kind of. Yeah.
Yes, but try and time it by so that they can actually continue on the road and not crash.
Yeah. Okay.
There's so much other choices to do, but I am casting shield on myself.
What? Wait, what?
Okay.
Rip me.
This is going to be a reflex from you, or driving, because it still goes under driving for the bike.
I don't have driving, so I
Jesus
guess it's
fucking-
reflex.
That is a reflex. I am just going to see what he can do.
Like, I mean, how good is he at driving? I guess he seems to be pretty good.
Also seems magical.
Yeah, which means he can probably avoid me. This is just as much on him as it is on me. Also, I'm gonna so blame Moen if I dies, because like he's the reason we cannot make direct contact. This would be so much easier if I could have just talked to them. I'm good at talking.
I feel I'm getting like major like insurance fraud vibes. And that's probably how spectators are gonna see it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Like, oh, you saw the car hit me. I sue them. Okay, roll. I should roll reflex save.
Yeah, reflex save.
Hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me if I need to re-roll. Because I will use my hero point to re-roll if I have to.
You can use a hero point if you want. I don't know what he's rolled yet, though, but that is quite a low result. I'll wait.
Okay, then I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah, so I am not going to reveal his, because that will reveal his modifiers, but he got a 19 and you got a 22. So you do chicken with him. As I mentioned, he is not wearing a helmet, so he actually kind of barely make out that he's smiling just before he like turns to panic and pulls it hard to the side. You can roll me a perception as well. This can be open. And he does turn out to the east.
Oh, I see. No shit,
No.
nothing.
So he does turn out east.
I'm busy trying not to fall.
Yeah. And yeah, Rai, you are in hot pursuit right behind. Do you want to sacrifice a minute to pick up?
No, but follow him. Don't stop on me.
Yeah.
I done my deal.
Okay,
He's going
so
east
we
now.
are on voice chat. I asked, do you want to pick up?
I go no.
Okay.
Did we even know you were there? Have you been that good at coordinating, or did you just blast
I didn't
past
know
us
it was
on
that
suddenly?
I have had my phone up, on the dash with Kaito's GPS on
Oh,
it.
you
Okay,
both
that
just
would make
click the share my position on Snapchat thing.
Yeah.
Though probably you probably didn't expect me to do that because I didn't have time to explain what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I say
So yeah, they do turn east along the road you wanted. With Rai straight behind. But they do not continue. He seems.
Do you wear a helmet? Sorry. Oh wait.
He seems to turn back towards the center of town.
Okay. Can you write a note? Large letters, just make it say east.
What?
What language?
English.
Yes. He
Wait,
looks
make it say
around for
Joey's.
something to. He looks around for something to write on, and something to write with.
Zara, you are in the car as well, so you can help him see if there's any. Or do you
Yeah.
have anything else that you have?
Zara has just been kind of frantically continuing her like research into what this might be.
Mm-hmm.
As she thinks the clue here is that ghost.
Yeah.
So she has just been on the phone, trying to also looking over her like previous notes, and just trying to kind of get a breakthrough here in the hot speed pursuit, like getting jostled back and forth to and fro, just trying to crack this one.
Okay, so what I want you to do then is you can roll me a
and I've got the bag, the spirit bag, and using that as well as a sort of focus point.
Yeah. So you can roll me a. Let me just see, because I know how I want to do this. I'm just seeing which skill is best. So you can roll me a. It doesn't really matter. Occultism or Fey, they are both the same bonus for you, and same as Arcana. So just roll one of those. It doesn't matter which one. They're all +7 for you. Secret.
Yeah, but lore skills.
I mean, it would be lore anyway, because you're doing research. But like, you can research occultism without having the specific lore, I'd say, since you have access to internet in this campaign. But anyway, it doesn't matter which one you do. That is a secret, yes. And then I want you to ask you, and the rest of you can contribute to this as well. What are your theories? Because if one of your theories is correct, you'll get a +2. I won't say anything, I'll just +2 to the roll.
Right, so we know there's a spirit involved somehow.
Yeah.
Question is whether or not the spirit is connected to him as well.
It's also whether or not the spirit is helping them or not, because it might just be helping them, because I think it's very likely that the spirit is the one messing with or electronics.
Yeah, because either the spirit is haunting her, or it's, as Matt said earlier, she is an unawakened summoner. That's at least what I find most likely.
The fact that he can see the spirit is quite important, I think. That was alluded to, the fact that he can see the spirit.
I think he's very much an awake person that is trying to help her as much as possible. We also have the painting she painted, and is it possible she could have some kind of vision of it? And that's why like people saying she's unawakened. She's never been to the Feywild, but she's seen it.
I'm thinking that she might be communicating with the spirit in her dreams. And the spirit is showing her things in her dreams.
I think the painting is from the spirit as well. I think that makes sense. That she has access to some knowledge that she, quote unquote, shouldn't have access to.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
That's possible because it does. Like Moen has been very cagey with us. Like even now, he doesn't want us to talk to them, which is almost a little bit suspicious.
Yeah. And I think there's a fairly high chance that that the spirit is closer to malevolent than benevolent.
Also, the guy we killed, he was there to kill her, I think, Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was there to kill her.
Watching her
killing supernatural.
Yes.
But
so I think no, don't. I think maybe that means that spirit is important to somebody else, Kevin's organization in particular, because if she started to manifest supernatural powers, they would. Did he provoke? She wanted. This spirit is important to the organization that Kevin is part of. If we could figure out that, perhaps somehow, and I think maybe they want her to manifest, but then he also wanted to kill her because of the whole training session.
I think maybe
provoked it.
Maybe the spirit is malevolent and they wanted to get rid of her, but couldn't because officially she is not aware of things. But If it manifested, they could do it. They could legally get rid of both her and it. I think it's possible. And also, like, he seemed like the guy, the uncle guy with the powers, might just have bad blood with official organizations and just don't trust us because of that, which is why he wants to be left alone.
It's highly likely.
So it's less of a I'm evil or anything. He want to protect her and he doesn't trust any organization to not.
I mean, he haven't tried to attack us.
No, he haven't. He has absolutely not. He's just trying to leave, and he's clearly realized that we saved her. But I don't. He doesn't want her to be in our hands, in Direwolf's hands, or whatever organization he thinks we are from. Because we don't know if he knows where we are from.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So my vibe here, the things that is not lining up here, is that the creep that was stalking her. What was his name again?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Officially.
So the Kevin was trying to agitate her.
Yeah.
We assume because he wanted a reason to kill her. However, if the organization simply wanted to kill her, why wouldn't they?
But yeah, we don't
If they
know
wanted something, why wouldn't they just kill her? Why did they need to agitate her? Now, what if...
That is, for me, like an excuse. They just needed a legal excuse to do it.
What legal? What legal in where? Like, when we confronted him about the whole direwolf situation, like, at first he was like, yeah, it doesn't, like... Basically, he seemed nonchalant about it.
Yeah. Also... he did not like non-humans. He clearly was very much of like, because he assumed me and Ray were humans. Right? So if he, and that's why like he seemed more okay with us than with the others. He seemed to very much want to have an excuse of killing anything that wasn't human, but he was still within the constraints of the legality of whatever organization he was from. So it seems more of a... He wanted the legal excuse to do it, but the organization he was from might not have agreed with it under normal circumstances, hence why he needed the legal excuse.
Yeah, and that is something, that is a take that I agreed with that session because of, we didn't have this additional information. What's troubling me is that this additional information, that there's a ghost involved, and not just that, but Kevin knew about the ghost because he's made specifically this bag to protect him against it. That kind of adds another dimension, which makes this whole shit kind of... That does
make it more suspicious if she's just a normal person.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. That is very true.
So that bag, and the fact that the uncle was sort of like a fallback. Like, okay, something is wrong, I need to call my uncle. Said uncle can see the ghost, right? And is clearly knowledgeable, not necessarily about Direwolf, but about the unsleeping world.
Yeah.
So... I mean, we don't know the uncle can see the ghost.
Wait! Oh my god! No way! Okay, of course, this is Thomas. So this has to link to the main Direwolf campaign somewhat. The whole shtick about the dragon hearts and all that crap, about there being spirits in them. What if this is some shit like that? That she is like, she's descendant from there, and she has like, not the spirit of the dragon, but like, there is some link to that. That there is, she's like a vessel or something.
There might be, but now we're going out on meta information, not what our characters would know.
And Zara knows. Zara was there.
That's a good point, actually.
That is a good point. But like, so rest of our characters would just go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
So can I try to, when I'm looking at this, can I take that into account, the Zara's experience from that place, and the way that they were very
Also take into account that in the Unseelie, several generations has happened.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point to make.
Yeah, the it still doesn't add up why she's just a regular ass human, like
Nope.
a dead human though.
Well,
Yeah,
not dead.
that's what
Yeah.
I was trying to say. The spirit or the face that Trike saw does not line up with that.
No. Just some because it's not just some random ass spirit, because it's supposed to be what Kai said. Her find out was Rai, sorry, was the vibe that this might be an evil ghost, like a bad ghost, because of
Yeah,
the whole
Kaito also had
shenanigans.
compared it to previous ghosts that he
Yeah.
had experience with in Japan, because he has had that. And usually cult stuff is more malevolent, but there are exceptions, such as like death gods or like Shinigami spirits.
Yeah, but this one is specifically protecting.
Yep.
Her.
As far as I know, we haven't really seen it do much except give us the cold vibes and affecting our electronic stuff.
Yeah, which is
As far as we know.
But it's the first time.
Oh, Thomas, you are laughing. You are laughing. What is it?
Sorry,
Can you not tell us?
Sorry, I am laughing because of what Theos posted in Discord, which is so...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so accurate.
Oh, that is gold. You gotta
show
show that to
stream.
stream.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm also clipping that into session notes.
Yeah.
I just need to. It's not so easy to just show things on stream because I'm not the GM. on
Yeah.
stream.
Also buttons. Yeah.
Oh right. This is.
Yeah,
this
stream
face.
can see it now.
Oh yeah. They can actually. I'm trying to drag it. Yeah, it's very small there though because that's my other screen. But I did.
So
I thought I just did. I'll bring it up in a moment. Yeah, please continue.
I think I'm not seeing enough connections here. Okay, let's this is a common strategy in brainstorming when you've gotten a bit stuck. Let's think about the most simple answer. Let's just think, what is the most banal simple answer?
She's being hunted.
She's being
Haunted.
haunted by her like mum or her aunt or something that's protecting her. Bam. Simple answer. Something
But see,
like
Thomas said we don't need to know we got with the right answer. As long as we mention something correct, we get a secret bonus for the roll.
Right now we're just
list off everything.
yeah, exactly. We're just listing everything.
No, I'm gonna say that's enough there. I'm just gonna. How come? Okay, I'll just make a quick handout because this is just too good. I'll do it here. Add image, browse, lemur. This is just too perfect for that is indeed Kaito.
That is
I mean, that's
So
basically
good.
what happened, though.
that is so good.
Spot on.
I love it.
Oh, Jesus. Right. So yeah, as I said, I'm not going to tell you. But I will tell you that it is a success. Your roll plus any potential bonuses. So what you figure out... so I will tell you some of the things that are true, because that's basically your research. she is definitely being protected by some kind of spirit, which does happen in cases of summoning, though this seems to be autonomous. It seems, as far as you've seen so far, that she is not in control of it, it just happens. So it is most likely a third party that is protecting her. Like the spirit is its own entity that is protecting her. It is not a fae. You can tell that much. But it is also not a ghost. It is closer to like a spirit, like a nature spirit kind of thing, right? Than a ghost. What kind of spirit, you don't know, but
So
you're pretty sure it's not dead. It's not a ghost. And you're pretty sure it's not fae. It is protecting her. It doesn't seem like the stranger, can see it, but it does seem like they are communicating somehow.
Oh, if she's being protected by a wind elemental, I'm going to be so angry.
What you also know is she may, based on the painting you found, Rockbound, and what you've all said, she may be or have spent time in the Unseelie. There's nothing that contradicts the fact that she hasn't been there. So she may have been there. And you would also know that like when something shares something in a dream, like a spirit shares images in a dream with you, they're usually not as detailed. Her painting was like, it was an artistic rendition, but you could clearly recognize like the mayor's house kind of thing, right? It's not just a fuzzy tree landscape. It was clearly that city. So you're pretty sure she has been there. I'll also let you know that this, because of your success, like how you flavor this research is up to you. But I will tell you, because of the role, that this is no simple like bush spirit that decided that like has a crush on her or something. No, this is something big. You realize that from your research that none of the smaller kind of spirit things that you browse through has this kind of power, whatever it is. As for the charm, you do know the charm is made specifically for this spirit as well, which means again it's probably a named spirit. It's probably a specific one. It's not just a random fae thing like a sprite, right? It's a specific one.
Yeah.
Also, where is our thaumaturge when we need one?
Also, from the charm, you also realize that unless he's been spying on her for many years, he has had this charm for a long time. It's got like scratch marks. It's been worn down. He probably made it like somewhere between 5 or 10 years ago. Kevin had this for a long time. So unless he's been watching her for that long, you realize he's probably been watching the spirit for that long, but not necessarily her.
And when was it that Direwolf started taking an interest in this girl?
You were not told.
I don't think we know.
No.
Yeah, because now it's starting to piece together that Direwolf, because Direwolf was very cagey about why we're here.
Yeah.
Is this another fucking god spirit?
Well,
we don't need that.
We don't need any more of that. At least it's not a party member this time.
Yet, in Before Zoe is actually a different player character that's just been sitting out for a while because they haven't had time to join yet.
Well,
And
that's
now
what I do with
introduce
Bima.
Molded. Okay, so
does
Zara is just like.
Does that satisfy your research?
Yes. Zara kind of peeks her head off from the bag, gets her hair a bit stuck in the zip tie of the bag. Ow, fuck! And then tugs it out, flies up. Guys, it's not a ghost. It's a spirit. Some sort of powerful spirit. It's protecting her. It might not always have been there. The guy, Kevin was hunting her. The spirit, if it thinks that we're gonna do her harm, it might try to, well, prevent it. But maybe if we can appease it somehow and tell it that we don't mean to harm her, maybe she won't try to, I don't know, interfere.
Okay, tell me how we appease the spirit while not ramming them.
I mean, where the fuck? Where are we? She's just suddenly like starting to look around and seeing like, oh fuck, are we still chasing them?
Yes.
Oh, that explains why you're going so fast. Okay, man, I really need to get seatbelts in this thing.
Yeah, I started going south again, like just along this road. Like
Oh,
I
and
am
why-
not expecting to catch up with them, but
Okay,
When,
so
when Trike has made the sign, if he makes the sign, I'm gonna try and drive up beside them and just hold it up against the window.
what? What are you doing with the sign? What?
I'm telling them to go east.
Why? We
Because
want
it's a
them to
lot
go east.
easier than trying to, hurt them with the car.
If you want, I can just telepathically message the driver. But that is like way beyond protocol.
Drake makes an awesome sign.
That's why we're using a sign.
I feel like that is just beyond protocol.
As you get
Well, at least Kaito's not here, so I guess.
I can't hear you.
Whatever we're doing now.
Oh
is
fuck, I didn't put her
protocol
on mute.
anyway.
So the map is a bit small now, but I'm just gonna move you so you can see. As you get to this corner where the border is, he turns off-road and goes into the forest.
Fuck.
You can follow.
To
Like
ask him?
your van is. I can't.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. We're gonna follow.
yeah. And I want.
Have I gotten any Moen messages?
No.
No.
So we're just driving onto the golf course.
Is it a golf course?
It's a golf course
Okay.
right there. It's a golf course in between a polo range and an industrial area.
Okay, let me just Google this because I was hoping it was a forest, but Germany.
Who says it isn't the forest?
Google Maps.
In reality, it's a golf course. In Direwolf, it might be something else.
Oh no! Wait! Yeah, this is. Oops. Oh yeah.
No, there's a road there too.
There's the golf park. Yeah.
There is a road there up towards the water, the
Yeah.
mini lake thingies.
What the hell is that?
Oh, and then there's farmland.
Yeah, a lot of farmland. No, but this is fine. Yeah, this is actually perfect. I will. Yeah.
Are we able to show them the sign?
At what time should we start worrying about the local authorities?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly save this picture. Games, RPG, Direwolf, save. And then asset library, quickly upload it. There. Done. And then very quickly, I will make a new map. New scene.
Did we really just fucking put a turn east like sign?
Screenshot.
How are they supposed to read that?
What did you say, Matt?
Did you really just put a fucking sign with like turn east? Like, how are they
And
supposed to
then
read that?
turn off vision. There you go. Google Maps. So yeah, they turn. They actually do. Yeah, they do follow the road. It's a much smaller road, though. It's not the main road, obviously. And you're following along, and the golf course is luckily closed. But they turn in. That is can I grid?
Make the map bigger.
That's big enough for now because they turn in here, but I will also turn off the grid. Gridless. Save. So they turn in there. I will now add Rai, and I will add Kaito, though you are quite far behind.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Now, obviously the road here is meant for a caddy, but you can follow. He doesn't seem to care about that, as he's on a motorbike with her.
I mean, if it's a street bike, it's gonna be much worse off in this than a random truck is.
It is a street bike, like a sports bike, but it does seem to be handling decently. So he must be quite skilled, basically. But when he gets to these trees, he turns in, and they're a bit tightly packed for you to go there. So you need to like go a bit past and then turn back. But when he gets to the water here, and you think like, okay, which way is he gonna turn, left or right?
He's going straight into the water, isn't he?
Not into, but over. He goes over. He drives straight over it, and then stops, and gets off the bike. Are you gonna? Oh, I can't move you. Are you gonna?
Into the water!
Cars can't do that trick.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not.
I mean, you could drive around, or you could stop, and it's a small enough water that you can talk over it, if that's what you want.
Okay, so I am going to stop.
Yeah.
I think the term you're looking for is skid to a halt.
I'll just add you all then, because you can all talk here. And I will be moving you, Kaito. You can obviously climb the fence. So, but I'll let you know when you're close enough to be.
I that's completely fine. I'm here. I'm just listening in on Rai and like our team's side of the conversation while this is going on.
Of
So
course. You still have the comms. And you're not quite sure when he put this on, but when you stop and like get out of the car, you do notice that he does have a tactical vest and a gun strapped to his hip, like a small, not a full-on rifle, but it's like a small SMG. And he stops there and just yells back, I thought I told you to let us go.
Wait a moment.
The Zara just sort of in the backpack, just messages to Kaito. Because you're here now, right? Or did you?
Nope.
Not yet.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Kaito's still not here.
Messages to Rai then. Okay, so I guess we're talking now then.
he made contact first.
Yeah.
You need to be the one to talk.
Oh, right. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
sort of
there.
where I was going with this, yes.
Try
Yeah.
stands behind you,
So
emanating
I'm gonna
positivity.
open the car door and take half a step out, like. Yeah. So we've been told we need to protect her more.
He kind of turns to her like with a huh, and she's just like sorry, banging the mic here. She's just like unfastened the helmet and taking it off, and she just shrugs at him like confused. Like I've never seen these people before, and he says, well, we are getting away, whether you like it or not. But there is someone who wants to talk to you first. Yes?
Oh god, it's gonna be the spirit, isn't it?
I see.
Ah, fuck, he's gonna summon the spirit. Oh shit. Hang on. Gets the bag. The little baggie, the protection spirit thing, and just holds on to it.
Are you grabbing a baggie? Sounds
Yeah.
like a chicken.
Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. Sure. Who wants to talk to us?
I'm just trying to find the token.
Yeah, the spirit token.
So he gestures his hand forwards and says, "Look into the water."
Time
it's gonna
check,
be the
it's
spirit.
25 minutes.
Rai is gonna do a deep sigh, actually get out of the car and walk over to the water.
I think while this is happening, I think the Sarah is just doing like a comically, like her writing on the touchscreen of the telephone is very comical, and she's just like trying to quickly write a message to Moen about like what's going on.
Yeah. In the reflection, you see a pale face with wavy black hair.
Okay, that's only slightly ominous.
All of us, I assume, went, or at least Drake joined you here.
So you see it. as well.
Do I recognize
It's the
it?
same face
Oh,
from the psychic.
it's the
resident.
face.
Well,
Yeah.
we've reckoned that as much.
Could you give us the picture in big so I can put it in the notes?
Picture in
can.
big. Ah, yes.
Just give me a moment because I have a splash for him.
From the token, it looks like if David Bowie did a horror movie.
You see the reflection as talking, and like its lips move, and then as if there's like some slight lag or delay. A second later, you get. I must thank you for saving her from Kevin.
Yeah, this is not weird at all.
Doesn't really do it for
My
me.
arch nemesis, Kevin.
My pleasure? May I ask who you are?
Roger.
We have been given the job to protect her and keep watch. do. I don't know what to say here, guys. Help me out.
Sounds like
Ryan is clearly just.
I just like, we don't know how much she knows. Kite is panicking a little bit as he's still
Okay,
trying to run up there.
Rai is very clearly going to, crouch closer to the water and whisper. Do you know what direwolf is?
Yes.
You heard of our Lord and
Kite
Savior?
to scream on the comms and just going.
That is.
Idea. Sorry. Continue.
I don't think Stream can hear Kevin's nemesis.
Does Sarah hear this?
Yeah, Zara hears this. It was just the last sentence, I think, because I muted the mic instead of turning off the echo.
Dream music as well is very loud, by the way.
Music is supposed to be loud.
So,
quiet. Oh,
so Sarah is going to message the stranger, using the message cantrip.
yeah.
And is going to say, "Hi, hello there." You can respond, by the way. This is a sort of mental thing that we've got going here.
He says, what? Oh. Hello? I'm a bit busy right now.
Hi.
Oh my god, he doesn't know anything.
Could you read that message?
So, wherever you're thinking of taking her, it's not going to be safe. She's going to be hunted.
Are
What are
you
your
Fae
plan?
by any chance?
Excuse me? What? Do I sound Faye?
Yes.
That's racist.
And correct.
It's just like me saying, like, what? Are you like, what's the cat people called again?
I think you just call them catfolk.
people? Catfolk?
That's like me saying you're cat folk, you know? It's just completely uncalled for.
I mean,
Is this happening? Is this happening parallel
to
with
be completely honest,
nemesis
you
of
wouldn't be
Kevin?
wrong.
No. Just please tell me you don't know Naz, and please tell me you're not Naz.
Are you Zara?
Oh, fuck off.
I am not Naz, I can promise you that.
Yeah, no, he would have. I'm
Would've
trying out a
recognized
new
her.
voice. I didn't know if he, would have recognized it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we know each other then. Yes, I'm Zara. Hello, nice to meet you.
While this is going on,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying to
curious
tell
about-
Ren
yeah.
that we are here to observe and protect, not prod.
If this was any other session, I would have told Mats to go into a different channel so that we could talk about something. But since this is a stream, there's no point in doing that. And also, you guys can just watch the VOD. So I'm just going to do it here. But full matter, you did not hear this. Okay?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
going to say to Zara then, I was trying a different voice too. Zara, it's me, Scritty. I want you to let us go.
You know how difficult this is gonna be for me, right?
Well, you need...
I've just started this new position.
You need to make it work, okay? Tell your friends to let us go. We go. It's all peaceful and good, okay? Look, she is...
I mean, Rai is not gonna be hard to convince.
She is very important. She cannot be in any of the systems, okay? Let's just say she is special.
Yeah, I gathered as much, but that means she can also be dangerous.
Yeah, she is not dangerous as long as she is with me, okay? Look, what is dangerous is people prodding her, attempting to find out what she can do, because that death god protecting her will kill anyone, okay?
Oh, fuck. Is this some Death Note shit?
I've said too much. Have a nice journey, Sarah.
Back to Ren. What's going on?
I will reveal his picture now so you can see the full picture of Ren.
I did think Ren looked a lot like Morpheus.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of does. But, where is...
It's his brother Thanatos.
Splash me.
Oh, 2 players. There you go.
Excuse me? Ren the Reaper.
Oh my gosh, I was correct with my thingy.
And,
With Kaito.
and yeah, because Rai is also Japanese, so you would
Yes.
recognize that this is a Shinigami, or at least
Mm-hmm.
very similar. Like, you don't know if it's the same spirits all across the world, because you just wouldn't know that, but you definitely know this is what Shinigami look like.
Am I getting closer, by the way?
Yes, I'd say you are roughly where you are now on the map, so you can start cutting through.
Okay. Yep, I will do that.
But yeah, I'm trying to tell Ren that, again, observe and protect is our mission.
By the way, since Drake is standing right behind you while you're doing this, he will lean down and just say, don't remember, we're not supposed... that's not my accent anymore. We aren't supposed to...
Are you reverting to Nas?
I am. It's so hard. Not particularly with Screety there. It's so hard. We're not supposed to tell about, it's breaking protocol. Just reminding you. You seem to have forgotten.
Yeah, well, I didn't really see much of a different option. I don't want to be chasing them either.
Okay. Sarah.
Clearly they don't want us to chase them, and clearly they have something very capable of helping them.
Okay. Sarah
Can you guys, get our phone number if you need help another time?
Zara's trying
And
to
agree
talk.
that that's fine?
Zara's trying to talk.
I think you're right. This thing is too dangerous. I don't think we should provoke it. I think we need to let them go, for now at least. Okay?
I agree.
Okay. Great. And then,
I said this like half an hour ago.
You can hear
Yeah.
Kaito say in the comms.
We'll tell you when you get here. Just, where are you?
I'm in the golf course.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably not going to be easy for you. Meet us by the entrance. We'll be there soon.
I'm already in. I'm just finding you guys. Yeah.
And Zara. By the way, Screety, he's unaligned, isn't he? He kind of throws off some major Kingmaker vibes, but I think he was...
No, he's the Strays, of course. He
the
works
Strays,
for
yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, weren't they the ones in Winter Harbor?
Yes, that was him.
Yeah.
I don't think Scruty is unaligned, but the Strays are trying to be.
Yeah. What was the last thing you said?
So, yeah.
Right.
Ray is suggesting that Ray is agreeing that Ray does not want to keep chasing. Ray never wanted to chase people that wanted not to be chased. So can we give you guys our phone number, and if you need help again, you can contact us?
When you look up from the water and ask him this, you notice that the motorbike is no longer there. And just behind, he has summoned a helicopter.
Jesus Christ.
Of course he has summon vehicle.
Is that an acceptable solution? Can we make a pact?
Oh, no. I am not. I am not making a pact with anyone. But your friend.
I mean, I think that's blatantly wrong. He's already made pacts with.
He's not making any more pacts.
This.
Your friend Zara, she. I'll get in contact with her. Says Scritty.
Sarah's just annoyed that she was outed in a way there. Okay, can we go now?
I was still talking to Ren when I suggested a pact, but I'm glad that's not how you took it. Fine. I don't need a pact with a Shinigami.
I want to quickly check my notes because while I'm doing this, I want you to roll a perception. Everyone's there, and Kaito, you can now see them, and you can see the van, and you can see the two of them stood by the water's edge.
Scott, should I also roll perception then?
No. You're not close enough for that. Direwolf.
Zara just puts on "Don't Fear the Reaper" on the back.
Yeah, I already put it on
the background.
Yeah, as you're coming towards the van. Let's see what these perception checks were.
Yeah, the only one has been rolled.
Yeah. Trike, do you want to roll as well, or are you looking at your magazines again?
No, I do want to roll. It's just spaced out. Sorry. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the playlist for Direwolf Season 2.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, so Rai, you barely notice that when the helicopter starts up and he puts his hand on her back to guide her in and stuff. The wind from the rotor blades blows her hair back, and you do notice that she is half elf.
Oh.
Who was it you addressed for this?
Rai. Because
Rai.
Rai got the highest roll. She gets in. He still stays there for a bit, though. And says, so, you gonna let us leave?
I can't fly. But also, yes.
You're right.
I never
won't
wanted
follow
to chase
them.
you in the first place.
So he
Just be careful.
he
We only want to help.
he goes up to the helicopter and starts climbing in the front, and as he climbs in, he will remove his disguise, his illusory disguise, and revealing that he is in fact a catfolk. And you can barely make it out. In fact, most of this is probably just you imagining reading from his lips as his little farewell. He just winks at you and says, "Meow." And Kaito, you approach just as this helicopter is beginning to take off.
I just realized that the cat that I was looking like and in my cat form was literally Naz. So that was...
Yeah.
If he has more or less Nas abilities from the first campaign, I think Nas has the witch sight.
Mm.
It was Ren that saw you as a cat, not him.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense too.
I will also just like walk up and like when I see it, okay, what the heck just happened?
Yeah. So you see this helicopter taking off, and before you answer that, Kaito, you see the helicopter taking off, and you see also the Shinigami in the reflection. And as someone who worked in a temple, you definitely recognize what it is now that you see it.
Oh. Yeah, don't mess with that.
Hmm?
I said, don't mess with them.
Mess with what?
I point towards the reflection in the water.
Yeah, you've only heard it speak. I don't even know if you heard it speak, Zara. You just heard the responses of the others. But I assume you've got out of the van now.
Yeah.
And now you, when Kaito says this, you look over and you see it as well. It's like,
whoa.
That's
Okay.
a Shinigami.
Yeah. That's oof. I'm not used to seeing that.
Yeah. Shinigami, and apparently the stranger knows Sarah?
Huh? What do you mean?
I look towards Zara.
He
Well,
literally yelled to us that he knew how to get in contact with you, calling you by name.
I mean,
That is
I've been to
strange.
different places and met so many people. Who am I to know who knows me or not?
Zara.
What?
And I stare you down.
Ren.
With her 0 deception.
Ren, as the helicopter is now well into the air, Ren gives a bow in the reflection.
I give a respective bow back because that's what you do against a freaking Shinigami.
Agreed.
Yeah. And he says, "Again, I must thank you. That man has been a thorn in my side for years."
Wait, why?
Don't make us regret it.
He seems to hesitate a bit, which is a bit strange for spirits of this high power, right? But also my echo was still on. He seems to hesitate for a bit, and he says, but after a while, he says, "He and his ilk have been hunting her family for generations. But now I must go. She is getting too far away." As he fades,
Right.
his reflection fades away.
So
And all of a
Zara is
sudden,
a
all of you feel
Duskwalker.
slightly bit warmer.
So Sarah is
also,
a dusk.
I
dusk
gotta run
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. Okay.
understandable.
Okay. We are giving you a recap afterwards.
Yeah, we are just wrapping up now anyway. There is nothing more that will happen. So we're just doing a bit of wrapping up.
See you.
Okay. See you.
See ya. Thank you so
Yeah.
much
See ya.
for playing. we can do a tiny bit more, but try not to dig any like rabbit holes or anything, because I want him to be a part of it. But
Yeah, no, I'm just staring at Zara to try and get Zara to spill the beans.
I'm okay with wrapping up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always dig into the Sarah relationship, heading back to HQ.
Yeah,
we can do that next time.
We can do it as a flashback next time.
Or just start there next time. So make sure to take note that we're like, because the reason I wanted to continue a slight bit is because Zara was just accused and had a horrible deception. So it's a bit easier to just stay on that and instead of needing to pick that up. But if you want to take notes on how people are feeling.
And we can do it. I need to probably do the notes because he left. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, give me a sec.
Okay, so we can do like a feeling check-in, I think?
A quick feeling check, like, because you just saw a death god, or Shinigami, it's a spirit. It's like, in Japan it's a death god, but for the West it wouldn't be a god, it would be more like just a high, powerful spirit.
Because the thing is...
ever.
Because what I was just going to say before Rune left was that as a Duskwalker, a death god thing is pretty relevento. Yeah. Relevento, I would say. That's quite, let's just say Zara is quite shooketh.
Yeah.
Because they would be the equivalent of, like, what, daemons, essentially, in D&D lore? Like, not D&D, in Pathfinder lore. You know, the ones in the psychopomps.
Yeah.
Yes, psychopomps.
Yeah. So Zara is like, you, after seeing it, you got a bit more scared than you might have thought, because, as you know, you've died. You probably haven't...
I have died!
You probably haven't seen one. You probably don't have any memories of what the afterlife was like. But when you saw it now, the reflection, you got like this thing has been, like, this is what came from me, kind of, without knowing that. And that's not necessarily Ren himself, it's just, you died. You were picked up by something and taken away. And like, you just get this distinct feeling that, like, this, you got like a flashback of your death, kind of, when you saw it.
Yeah, so Zara is for sure very I think she's gone from like interested, solving a puzzle, you know, kind of engaged, to being like, oh fuck. Not only my hopes of getting like a good grades and like rising the ranks of Direwolf, getting dashed all this so early by like failing the first fucking mission, but also a goddamn Shimigami. Like she feels like she just got she's walking across the street, and then suddenly a cop just comes across, like just is straight there when she turns the corner, and she's got like a ton of drugs on her. And it's like, oh shit, fuck. Act normal. like she's doing something illegal.
Yeah.
Like the Shimigami could come for her, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kaito is a bit conflicted, I guess, because he's been like kind of the unofficial, slightly official leader.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he's been trying to make the correct decisions, but definitely like throughout this has been like, okay, Direwolf being sus as fuck. First it was more of a, okay, I will still follow our orders, we are low ranking, it's fine. But like it became more and more of an actual hindrance. And then with the information revealed, it's like, okay, what do we actually do? What actually is the best decision here? So he's conflicted, but he's not necessarily against letting them go, at least after people telling him more about what the heck is happening, I think. But I think he's definitely is very at the moment his thoughts and feelings are very messy. They're messy, and he hasn't really come to a conclusion about what he thinks yet. But he definitely is like, okay, Zara, you know something, tell us. It's very much like why he's giving her the dust there at the moment. Maybe that can help him make a decision.
I'd also like to say that one thing that is also bugging Kaito a bit, but you're trying to focus on what you just said. There's something definitely in the back of your head that is probably not that urgent now because you're more worried about the mission and Sarah. But definitely something that when you get back to HQ, it will start to boil up in the back of your head. And I'm saying it because I know your character would think this, but maybe not you as a player. And that is, why would a Italian exchange student in Germany have a Japanese death god watching over her?
Very multicultural.
Very multicultural.
Yeah, but I'm also like me, the player, are now going to think about.
I know what you're thinking about.
Not, yeah, I know. Okay, Kaito doesn't know that, so I'm not gonna say it.
As for Trike, what is your current thoughts?
Well, overall, this has been confusing because we were tasked with watching her from a distance and not engaging, and then we have engaged in watching her from close up and trying to make contact, violating several directives from Direwolf, and he does not know how to feel about this. I mean, he can clearly say that yes, this some of it makes sense, but that's not what we're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like that.
Yeah, he does not like that at all, and I think he's more concerned with that than with the whole implication that Zara is connected to, and he doesn't have the cultural connection to or background to kind of think of it as a Shinigami or spirit or anything. I think this is just some sort of psychic entity because I imagine it must manifest a psychic presence, so that's good enough for him. In that terms,
yeah,
so
I mean, like in
he thinks
in all the cultures you've met throughout space and stuff, like there are multitudes of different types of psychic things. Some are pure manifestations of someone else's willpower, like a psychic summon, while others are psychic energies which remain after someone dies, aka a ghost. And also some things just have their own energies and entities in the natural world, like a spirit. So you do know that kind of thing, but yeah, as you said, for you to see it here, it's like it's just a psychic energy. It's just a spirit. It doesn't matter where it's from for you. But you would definitely know of the existence of spirits and ghosts and that kind of things.
Yeah, he's not like, well, the supernatural doesn't exist because we have that's not what going on. He's not dismissive of it like that. It's just like the whole cultural aspect of spirits, which are such a big thing of them. He lacks that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's more concerned with like how the team has kind of dealt with this. So I guess, to put it quite clearly, he's been told that we're not going to be subject to 50 years of gruesome mental torture when we return having failed this mission. But that's all he knows.
He's been told. He hasn't experienced failure.
He's never failed a mission before. For now.
Yeah, he's still very deep in the
He's still deconstructing the whole.
Yeah, that takes time.
Yes, so I think it would be. I think it's understandable that he is way more concerned with that whole situation than the immediate.
I think our characters also does not necessarily realize that's going to be a freaking problem, even though we probably by this point have gotten at least a basic understanding of your background because we have been training for a year together. That doesn't mean we know it.
No.
I mean, you might be able to pick up on it, but I just think you're so blinded by the current, like the ending situation,
like
the cliffhanger of this.
Yeah, for the rest of you, it's like Trike is like, yeah, he's very punctual, very like he does things by the book. He always does what he's told exactly. He never diverges, that kind of thing. And for you, it's like, yeah, you've been told that he was a slave of the mind eaters. We can't call them what they used to be.
What you mean? They've always been the brain eaters.
Yeah.
The Thuls, by the way.
Thuls, thank you. You know that he was a slave of the Thuls, but like you've always just like, okay, that means he's like punctual. He's like a like an army recruit who's been like built into this machine. He does everything exactly as he's told, right? But you don't understand the depth of being a mentally dominated slave for your entire life, like he has. So yeah, you don't realize what kind of repercussions he might have himself, just mentally, for failing this.
Yeah, I don't think he knows it himself either.
No.
Like why he cares about these things. Like this is his existence.
Yeah.
So that's where he is at best.
He's-
So Zara, you and Trick are cool because you're not even on his radar.
What did you say?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I think we lost you there. I said Trek is more concerned with like the repercussions of having failed the mission than with anything to do with Shinigamis. So Zara and Trek, Zara as being sus is not even on Trek's radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah isn't sus. What do you mean?
Also,
There's no extras bandwidth to consider that. But yeah,
that's awesome. I think
I think he's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I think I'll be wrapping up there. One thing I will tell you, because I might forget it, because for me it's not such a big deal, but for you it is. I did actually give you more information about Kevin that you didn't notice. 'Cause
Okay.
in your party loot,
Kevin.
you have his drone watch, and if any of you actually clicked it to read its description, it says, this watch allowed Kevin to control his drones. On the back is a Black Fox PMC emblem.
I think I kind of pieced that together. He
Yeah,
hates
I did
supernaturals. He's
accuse them
okay with
last session.
humans. Yeah.
That the fact that he's Black Fox feels so weird, because he was like, if it was
Might
Black
not
Fox, then
be.
why would he need that much reason to kill her?
I mean,
I did accuse them. For
You
that.
did.
the situation might be complex, but maybe the Shinigami, maybe he's trying to get after the Shinigami, and the Shinigami is only vulnerable when she is in a certain state of mind.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what that's where I was starting to think as well, where it wasn't actually trying to find a reason to kill her; it was trying to lure the spirit out.
One thing I will also say that you
Make it manifest or something.
One thing that I will also say that you will know from learning about Black Fox during your training, which I think is some information I need to tell you because of Winter Harbor, and that your thoughts on Black Fox is a tiny bit corrupt, to say it in one way. Yes, they are an extremist military group, but the raid on Winter Harbor was still like an extreme circumstance of them. So Kevin would have been a scout, which means he can't go blowing up buildings to get to people. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's one reason he
makes
was
sense.
keeping the low, like keeping staying on espionage. But that's one reason. But there might be more to it. Yes. But yeah, we will be wrapping it up there, and continuing this with the car trip back, I guess, and how you, if you decide to make up an excuse or whatever, how you do this, we will do that next time. So I would suggest that you maybe ask some questions in the Discord so that Emerlan can be a part of the theorizing on how to deal with this. And feel free to like...
How to deal with it? I mean, what can we do?
I mean, you could...
We just go back to DIREWOLF and says, Mom!
I mean, you could say they got away.
Ma'am.
You could say the truth about what happened.
Yeah.
There's many ways to inform Moen on what happened.
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
So what I'm saying
I
is just
guess
discuss that
the
in-
real
discuss that in Discord,
yeah,
so you can all be a part of it.
I guess the real crux is for me what to do there
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
telling about it, because I know the most.
Mm-hmm. And also, yeah, that's also another thing. Like, do you want to keep the secret within the group, or do you want to not trust Zara? Like, how do you want to deal with this? We will obviously play through that next session, but for something like this, it's fine to not necessarily fully metagame it, but at least like get people's opinions on the matter in Discord beforehand, so we don't spend an hour next session just going through the options. But anyway, that is that. I will bring us back to the splash landing page, which is now nighttime apparently. Let me just disable daytime lighting on that one. Global illumination, darkness level 0. Save. There you go. Because this screen doesn't need global lighting. And then disable the camera. There you go. Yeah, that was very fun.
Yeah.
Hey.
Gosh. Fucking finally figured it out.
There were a lot of things there. Yeah, there were a lot of things there that was like, I wasn't sure how would resolve, but I knew the basic. Like one thing I was thinking was like, after you killed Kevin, if you didn't spot Skriti, and you went straight back to the HQ, you would have had a when one of you goes to the bathroom to wash up, there would be a thank you written on the mirror from the ghost from Ren. And,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I had like many ways of you getting more hints but you were pretty good on like spotting him and tracking him, and so it was fun.
I called out I don't know why, but the moment you started speaking Russian, I was like, fuck. I knew it like immediately.
Also another thing is like if you did manage to get the drop on Kevin, because he realized you were there, but if you did manage to get the drop on him and managed to take his charm away from him somehow, then Ren would have just outright popped up behind him and decapitated him.
Nice.
But
That would have been fun, yeah.
There's lots of ways.
Yeah,
it
because
could've gone down. But anyway.
But yeah, there's still something to this mystery. But I guess the problem might now be that we will be taken off the case.
Oh, absolutely gotta be taken off. Like we were waiting on the next team anyway, so they just
Yeah.
you know.
Anyway,
Well, we did lighten the workload for the next team though.
Yeah.
Did we?
I mean, they
They're
don't
gone.
have a workload anymore.
Exactly.
I think that's the joke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, post.
Anyway, are we
that is all
wrapping up?
after session. I would
Because
like.
we still, yeah.
Sorry.
No. Just like I saw we were still on stream.
Yeah. I'm going to be wrapping up stream
Yep.
here now, and then I would like you to stick around for a tiny bit more so that we can do the post stuff. But I'm going to be ending the stream here. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you for popping by, Ustra and Button. It's been a pleasure. And we will see you roughly in 2 weeks, maybe. As I mentioned briefly last time, with the sessions, we cannot be attending all of us. We will try and do some spin-offs, which I have nicknamed Direwolf Legends, which can take place at any time period to flesh out the world. So in 2 weeks, we will be back with something, whether it's this main campaign or the spin-offs, we don't know yet. We will find out. So, thank you all for watching, and have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.